Alright, let's do this. Let's freaking do this, guys. We're so back. We're so back. Oh, this is it. What is this one? Ah, I see. We're so back. How's it going, guys? What's up? Excuse me. What's up? How's it going? Hope all is well for everyone. Happy Safari Week. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Hope all is well. Sneeze. Bless you, Swanky. Bless you. Bless you. How's everyone doing? Hopefully well. Let's just do a Darkrai. You know what? Let's start off with a Darkrai. Oh, I have to move this, don't I? Sorry, Crobat. You're a little in the way of my increase button. I need a different button to do that. Oh, I could technically make it my mouse button. I should do that. That's actually kind of smart. Change. Up into increment. I can't do that. Oh, it won't let me change it to the mouse button. Really? That's annoying. That feels dumb. Hold up, let me see. Crobat, you're there. Crobat's there. You can still see him back there. He's hanging out. How's everyone doing? Swanky, welcome in. Gaming Inc., thanks for being first. What's going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome. Hope all is well. Alright, we're going to get into doing some Safari Week hunting. And we're actually going to be joining Team Yell Discord. So right now it's just me and Monster. But if anybody else joins, I think there was someone else mentioning they might join. Yeah, Capture Chris mentioned he might join. So, you know, Team Yell, basically. And if anybody happens to join that we might be able to hang out with them. But right now it's just me and Monster D. So make sure y'all are nice. Say hi. Drop him a follow. I wonder if there's a way to stream together. I don't know how this thing works. I don't understand how this works. Oh gosh. Start shared chat. I don't understand what the heck this is. Wow, okay. Maybe I don't want to do that. Alright, we're gonna go unmute, undeafen, and we're gonna get into the hunt. So I hope you guys enjoy. We're just kind of vibing with some Safari Week. Feel free to hang out, say hi, chat. Feel free to lurk, do your own Safari hunting. That's what's going on. Alright, here we go. I'm so back. Let's go. How's your hunting been so far?
It hasn't been too bad, all things considered.
It looks like you already got some targets, or not targets, but shinies.
Yeah, I made a few rare male and female over the weekend.
Nice.
And then next week was after we were breeding, I started hunting the start. So I started getting the month.
Nice.
Yeah, so technically, I got the first start pretty overall since I've entered the start.
Yeah, I haven't gotten anything yet, but I'm only at 4,500 encounters, so I'm not too deep. Not too deep.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect there.
We got time.
Oh, yeah, we have plenty of time. I've just been grinding out encounters where I could. That was literally most of what I did Friday and Saturday was just sit down and just grind out encounters.
Yeah, fair. I didn't get to do much hunting over the weekend, but I was doing some pre-gaming, so you know.
even though with the intro did better, so I'm still hoping to find a random encounter on one of my Emerald cartridges.
Yeah.
Because at least then I know I can say that I am going to get one, even in the intro rather than a, even though it affects it to some degree, it doesn't entirely. I'm still overthinking it and thinking like it's still going to fuck it up somehow.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to find one on Emerald specifically, so I don't go thinking to replace the batteries for extra.
Fair. Fair. Mm-hmm.
Everything I found like knocking on wood. So like I can't really.
Dang, you've caught everything so far?
Yeah, I've literally caught everything.
Very nice.
The one of each of the Nidorans and the execute. That's all happened during this month. The time that I've been hunting. So I'm 3 for 3 on catches, which is wild.
Yeah, that's very nice.
The Nidoran female scared me at first because it broke out immediately. I was just like, oh, okay, we're good. Then it caught next ball. I was like, oh, we're good. Okay. Just teasing me a little bit. Yeah,
Trying to scare you.
That makes sense. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Yeah, because I'm really hoping to find either the Miltank and Emerald or the Kangaskhan and Fire Red Leaf Green.
Yeah, dude.
I want to get the 1%ers out of the way.
I'd
if I
love
can.
to go for Miltank one year. I just haven't gotten there into this. Haven't
Right.
gotten that far into the game yet.
Right.
But Miltank's my freaking mascot, so you know I gotta.
Hey, you know that is fair. I was to say Miltank ain't my mascot, but you know I can respect the Gen 3 sprite. It looks so good, dude.
I don't have any Gen 3 games, unfortunately, but I do have Heart Gold Soul Silver, and I think you can get it in that Safari Zone.
I would assume so. I mean, it's Johto.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
It's
you
Johto.
can.
Why would you not? You know what I mean?
You
Like,
never know. They do some weird stuff in these games.
I know. I bet even back then it was probably weird, but you know. Like, fun fact, did you know that throughout the entirety of Gen 4, aside from the event Gigas, you can't get the actual original Registrio without transferring them up from Gen 3?
I think I did hear that.
Yeah, I learned that a while back. I was like, huh? I was like, that's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's more annoying nowadays than it probably was then, right?
I mean, I feel like it might be even easier now, considering there are multiple ways to get the old event bonds now, whether through modding the systems or like you know injecting it through PK Hex or however you want to do it. I feel there's just more access to the information now, and so I feel like it's easier for people to figure out how to access those events compared to once when. No, Corbin, you weren't supposed to chip your tooth, guy. Good lord, I don't see you for like a week and you hurt yourself. What the hell? Also, happy Monday. Welcome in, buddy. Oh,
Happy
Lord, chipping your
Safari
tooth,
Week
you-
Monday.
This is true. Yep, this is Safari Monday. Corbin, you ain't supposed to be chipping your tooth. You ain't supposed to be injuring your neck. What is wrong with you? Oh my god. But yeah, I was looking forward to Safari Week, so I was just like, yep, I'm jumping in early.
Old and
Yeah, that's fair.
I've been saving up for a new one, but have not bought yet.
Right. Yeah, that's fair. Why is everything so expensive, man?
That's what I'm saying.
Everything is so expensive, I hate it. Also, for clarification, Corbin, since you are here, wait, I'm in chat with Teamio member and founder Beefy. Just let me know how he sounds on your end, if I need to turn the volumes up or down at all. He's good on my end. I just need to know on your guys' side. But, you know.
My voice
God.
always sounds
Oh, I-
great. I don't know what you're concerned about.
For me, it's just volume purposes, because I tried to set it to a good spot where it doesn't blow everybody's ears out consistently.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But no, that's completely fair, Corbin. Like, I'm sorry you're having to deal with panic attacks. That's never fun. Stuff like that is never fun. Like I said, take care of yourself first and foremost. That's all I can ask out of you. Oh lord. You know, at least with quad hunting, you can get so many encounters done in a period of time. It's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, good, Corbin. Perfect. Yeah, like you get quad hunting in the Gen 3 games. Within a few hours, you're like anywhere between 2,000 to 3,000 encounters, which is insane. I'm just
Yeah.
like, man, that makes progress. I'm like, I like this. It feels good.
It does feel good to see the numbers go up quick.
Oh yeah. I definitely feel productive when I see that. I'm like, good, good. we're making progress. Who knows? Maybe by the end of the week I'll have my third shiny down.
Yes, sir. What's your
mean,
target? Oh, Miltank, right? Is there
Miltank and Emerald, Kangaskhan, and Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Kangaskhan. I got Kangaskhan in my Great Marsh right now.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I know there's some other shinies within the respective grass patches that I'm in that I'd really like to see.
Yeah.
Like on Leaf Green specifically. 1% encounter for Pinsir would be pretty good.
Ooh, Pinsir,
Pine,
yeah.
yeah, the grass patch that I'm in for Emerald, Pineco's really good. Like I said, obviously nothing. Even getting a second Execute wouldn't be too bad, all things considered. So like, there's some good options for shinies within these patches of grass.
Yeah.
I managed to find managed to find the Nidoran female relatively quickly, whereas the Nidoran male, that took a while.
Yeah. I'd love to get the Nidoran, the two Nidorans. Honestly, the whole line, but...
Oh yeah. See, I could see myself getting lucky enough to get the entire line over time.
Yeah.
Because like on the screen there, yeah, I got that executed in 1998. But then once Safari Week started, I was still on the phase from that. So when I found the Nidoran, I was at 12,000 encounters. That was fun.
Yeah.
I found him in 12,278.
Did I
And
see
then-
the community day? What's the community day for July? I did not see it.
Good question. I don't know. I think I might have seen it, but I don't remember.
I know that they have the classic community day, which I think is
Yeah.
Eevee or something, which I don't personally care about that much, but
Yeah, no, Sam. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it was the community classic.
well,
I don't remember.
Quaxley?
remember.
Oh, that's kind of hype.
Oh, wait, is it Quacklet? Ooh, oh, okay.
I mean,
No,
it's kind of hype. Its shiny's still
Hey.
not great, but
No, but there are worse ones at the same time. Just
True.
Like, oof.
true.
I'm looking at you, Igloo Buff. Oh, grief. Yeah, I found that Nidoran female, 4572. So I was like, yep, my luck's back.
What
I would
was
say
the
average luck
community day
across
we
the board.
voted for? Wasn't there a voted thing? There was a voting thing.
I think so. I don't remember, honestly.
I don't remember.
I
what
think I
one.
remember a vote at one point.
It was
but-
recent.
Well, whatever it was, I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
I'm lucky to remember what happened 2 days ago.
I feel that. I'm pretty forgetful.
Same. Just like, nope. So I don't know if this is a bit early to mention, but I'm gonna ask about it anyway. So like, in the full context of how the team race works,
Hmm.
how does all of that go down? Because like, I've got the gist of what it is, but like, since I don't think I was here when it happened last year, or at least I think I just shown up at the time.
Yeah.
I'm not fully familiar with
Did
it
you join in the
and how it
December
works.
wave? Or-
I think it was the It wasn't this last wave. It was the wave before. I think that.
Oh,
was the
then it
December
was
wave
the
after-
summer wave.
Oh, was this the wave?
Then
Oh, okay.
yeah, you just missed it.
I couldn't fucking remember.
No, you're good. But hold up. Yeah, so basically how it works is I will get everyone who's doing it and throw them in this bracket, and there's a button on the bracket that just says randomize. So I randomize it, and it'll put you with a random team member, and you and that person will have a week or 2 weeks to decide on what you want to shiny hunt, how you want to shiny hunt, and stuff like that. And see who gets the shiny first. You and the other opponent and the other member get to decide how you hunt it. And like,
so on and so forth.
right, which means you got to hold each other accountable and be honest.
Yeah.
And so you have to also make sure that you're both doing it fairly. Like, if you guys are both doing random encounters, one person can't have shiny charm and the other one not, you know?
Yeah.
And basically whoever wins will move on to the next one, and the person who loses will go down to the losers bracket, so you get a second chance.
Right.
When are we planning on starting? As soon as Safari Week's over.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
sending
I
out.
heard it was right when Safari Week was over. I was like, oh, this is gonna be good.
Yeah,
This is
I'm
gonna happen quick.
sending out info for it at the end of this week to get people like started, and
Okay.
matching them up with the, with their opponents for the first round, and we'll get started I think next week.
See that RNG is going to be interesting, at least in the context of who you're racing, because like I could see a universe where like if you wanted to like try to race with insert one individual just because you hang out with them or whatever, I can see the RNG aspect of how it just forces you to like interact with whoever else, and I like the dynamic of it. I'm like, ooh, that's going to be interesting. You don't really have a lot of time to play them, but enough to where it's like, okay, this is going to get interesting. Okay, fair
Yeah,
enough.
we want to make
Okay.
it so it's easy for people to meet other creators they've
Yeah.
never met before, or if
Which
they
is fair.
don't want to talk, they can, like, sometimes there's like time zone problems where like
Oh, yeah.
I've shiny raced against Chloe, who is in Australia.
Damn.
And we did call, but I know that she won that year, so
Right.
I know that like she had to go against people when they weren't able to call, so like
Mhm.
again, that's kind of like the hold yourself accountable,
Yeah.
be honest, and then we just did like whoever got it in the least amount of encounters.
Right.
In the info that I'm gonna send out later this week has like examples of things you can do. So like you can do like the most amount of shinies in one sandwich, or however many shinies you can find in 2 hours, or you can do like, person who gets Safari Week shiny in least amount of encounters, stuff like that.
Mhm. Yeah.
I usually like doing encounter based,
Right.
like whoever gets it the quickest.
Yeah,
but I
that's
know
totally
some
fair.
people who've done like time ones.
Yeah, I could see that. Hey, the part that I appreciate is just the whole you don't necessarily have to be alive for it to happen deal, because that at least that makes I feel like obviously the people who do like to create the content like you, me, and God knows everybody else. I know there's people who probably want to be live when it happens, but I'm glad it's not like a requirement thing, because obviously the schedule is just not completely lining up at times. I could see where it would get in the way of things.
Right.
So at least there's that flexibility there. So that was the first thing that I recognized. I was like, ooh, that's gonna be nice to have. 'Cause that means I don't have to fully try to focus it one of my only 3 stream days, usually through the week, just because of how my schedule is. So like that part's nice. Okay.
Yeah, it's never been a requirement that you have to be live
Right.
for it until last year, where I wasn't running it, and the
Mhm.
people who were running it wanted it to be a requirement, and I was like, I mean, yeah, fair. Y'all are kind of running it this year, so you can do it.
Right.
And it just kind of like it made it harder for people to participate, and I know that they run events and they have a lot of problems of like trying to hold people accountable for cheating and stuff. But like here, I hope that we have enough integrity as a team to not cheat and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which like hasn't really been a problem yet. So and this is like year 4 maybe, I think. So hopefully it's not really a problem, but
Yeah, it's just you never know. But it's hard to tell what people end up doing.
that's why we kind of want people to be, hold themselves responsible and like create their own rules. And before someone moves on, we always check with the opponent and are like, are you good? Like, do you have any concerns, or do you agree that they won?
Right.
So
Yeah. But no, that's gonna be interesting. Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
I'm excited. I didn't actually get to do it last year, unfortunately. So I'm glad I can do it this year.
I mean, that's fair.
I was gone
That's
all
good.
summer last year. I was doing drum
Oh,
corps,
nice.
so
Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's completely fair. Yeah, I know for me, I'm like, I'm like, when Safari Week's over, I'm gonna have to focus on that and focus some time around it. And
yeah.
I'm sitting over here like, okay, so I've got that. I eventually need to do not only a stream for PokeMMO, but my first stream for my first playthrough of Pokemon Coliseum. So I'm just like, everything's just going on in the middle of the summer right now. I'm like, dang, this is crazy.
Well, I think the best part about the shiny racing tournament is that other than like finding a shiny and moving on to the next round, it's very flexible on like how you hunt, what you hunt. So like if you do have something else you want to do that week, like do a Nuzlocke or do
the time is there.
right,
to where
you
if
can decide to do
build around it.
You can decide to do an outbreak hunt.
Yeah.
Which will be finished in like 30 minutes, and the winner will be decided in that 30 minutes. Like, it's not a problem.
Now that I'm thinking about the outbreak hunting, I don't know who all it applies to, but I wonder how much of an advantage somebody now has doing outbreaks in Scarvi on Switch 1 versus Switch 2. Because in theory, Switch 2 users should find 10 times as many shinies now because of how fast that game loads.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
I'm
just
sure.
like, that's interesting.
I'm sure we will have rounds that go by pretty quick because they're doing like the Switch 2 Scarlet Violet. Although not everyone has the Switch 2 yet, so like we don't know how that'll work yet. Like we did make it.
That's the part that just hit me. I was like, if somebody gets paired up and they want to do outbreak hunts, if one person has Switch 1 and another person has Switch 2, automatically by default, Switch 2 person, if they have all their data on there, already has an insane advantage.
Well, that's the thing. So, like I said, it has to be fair. Like one person can have Shining Charm and the other person can't. So, in the rules, I made sure to clarify this also applies for Switch 2 versus Switch 1 and Scarlet and Violet.
Okay, good. I was like, because it just hit me, I was like, wait. I just now noticed that something might be an issue.
Well, like, they can choose to do that. Again, that is completely up to the duo.
At that point,
but we are warning them, like, you will have a disadvantage.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, 7-. Yeah, Coliseum is good. I've never played it.
No, same. The furthest I've gotten with it is since I have the physical copy in a little drawer beside me. I've just gotten to the point where, with me in the older games, I've been doing this weird thing where like I've been having particular trainer IDs start with 2 zeros and then any combination of 3 numbers afterwards.
Yeah.
And I reset the Coliseum save file that I have on there to that and saved it the first opportunity to save in the game. So like I haven't seen anything past that point myself, but I have watched videos about it, so like I know what's going on.
Yeah.
But like I've never fully experienced it, so like I'm still early enough in where it's not going to deter me from the playthrough at all. So it's going to be interesting to do when it's all said and done. Like that's going to be a fun game to play through. And
I've
then
heard
later
good
on, I'll
things
do that with
about
XD
it.
as well.
I've heard good
Yeah,
things
same.
about it. I just haven't gotten around to playing it.
Same.
Is that
And
the
it's
one
just
with the shadow Pokemon, or is that
Yeah,
What's the other one
That's
called?
Coliseum followed by XD Gale Darkness.
Gotcha. But there's another game that's on the other console. What's it called? It's not tournament. It's like.
You refer you were you weren't referring to, you said no Pokken tournament.
It's not Pokken Tournament. I think it could be GameCube. Maybe it's on the Wii. I don't remember.
I was gonna say the only two that I know for a fact that has Shadows aside from
Oh,
think it's
not
Pokemon
Shadows,
that has
but
Legend of Mewtwo.
I didn't mean Shadows. Just in general, there's like another console around Gen 3, I think, that came out that is also on a different console. Or maybe it's just both Coliseum games that I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of that because yeah, both Coliseum games came out on the GameCube.
Yeah, I think
There-
I'm
there wasn't
thinking of
anyone
that.
past that point. Yeah, yeah, Coliseum came out, and then I think it was 2 years later XD came out.
Yeah.
And they both revolve around Shadow Pokemon, and that was the only two games that are like that. That's why I was like, wait. I mean, if you want to count other random GameCube Pokemon games, you could count Pokemon Channel or Pokemon Box, God forbid, but
Yeah, no, not those.
those aren't really games, though.
Actually, I love those games. What do you mean? Yo, Gaming Inc. I never played Pokken Tournament. I
neither
know
did I.
it was like wasn't that the first Pokemon game on the Switch? I remember waiting to get the Switch,
I think
and
aside from Let's Go, yes, I think that was the first.
I think it came out before Let's Go.
Yeah, I think it did. Yeah, I just watched a video not too long ago about this. I think it was Pokken Tournament. No. I don't. No, I don't think it was Pokken Tournament. I think it was Pokemon Ranger DX first.
Really?
I think I could be wrong. It was either Tournament or DX first, and then it went to the first quote unquote mainline game being Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee.
Huh.
I don't remember which one, but I know it's one of those two. I know who was I watching? I think it was Papa C put up a video about that just not too long ago. I think over the weekend actually.
Mm-hmm.
So I know I had just seen it. That's why it's fresh in my memory. I just don't remember which one was first. But I know one of those two came before Let's Go. Yeah, a lot of the spin-off games I've never actually played. And so, at
Me
least
neither.
being able to play Coliseum and XD will be nice.
I've played a lot of the phone, the iOS, or mobile, I guess, side games, spin-off games.
I mean that's right. Yeah, no, I haven't really messed with any of them. Like for the most part, I've been strictly mainline with a few spin-offs here and there. Like I played a lot of Snap in Stadium 1 growing up.
Yeah.
Wait, I think I was at daycare years ago, and I think I remember. Yeah, I remember playing Stadium 2 over there. But like, aside from those, I didn't really play many of the other spin-offs. Like I said, I never played Coliseum or XD. Never played Battle Revolution. Never played any of the Rumble games. Nothing like that. I've always just been strictly mainline, just because I'm stubborn.
Yeah.
I'm just hard to. It's hard for me to branch out into any other games. Period. And so, most of those side games I've just never played. The Mystery Dungeons. I've only played through half of Pokemon Ranger, and that was simply because I bought a used copy just to get my Manaphy eggs.
Yeah, fair.
So
fair.
like, but I've never played through all of Ranger either. I just played through the half of it. Those latter half boss battles, I'm just like, especially with that Charizard. Oh my god, that Charizard was annoying.
I've
Oh, God,
heard.
I was like, how do people deal with this? I cannot.
I've heard like Mystery Dungeon's really good.
Yeah, I know Mystery Dungeon is very popular. Like I said, I just never messed with it.
Again, I haven't played it either.
Yeah, I just spent a lot of time on the mainline games. As such, the Gen 3 games are my favorite of the bunch. I have
Yeah, I've never
so many
played Gen
memories when
3.
it comes to I have so many memories when it comes to just playing numerous times through Emerald. It just, I love that game.
Well, I'd love to play through it if it wasn't so hard to find.
Oh yeah. Unfortunately, it is stupid expensive.
Yeah.
And like, no matter what, even if you're someone who's willing to do so, as fun as it can be doing through the emulation, I think with everybody else, like, it obviously feels better playing on the physical hardware.
I agree.
But because I've played through it so many times, I could deal with it either way. It doesn't really matter to me all that much. But it is a shame that those games are just stupid expensive now. Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, paying triple digits for those games was never fun. But heck, when I was recollecting everything, I did it because, well, I wanted to collect everything again. So I'm just like, yep, time to eat these paywalls. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's not fine, but it's fine.
I'll get over it, I guess.
I'll get over it eventually. Wallet crying in the background the entire time.
Yeah. I just got
It's like-
Shinoed. Gosh dang it.
Oh no. See, my Shino happens every time I look at the screen because with how I got the Game Boy setup, the picture looks better in my phone camera that's pointing to it, but I'm looking at the top at the screen from like an angle, so I can't directly see
Yeah,
if
same.
there's a shiny with the shadow coming in until it's right there on the screen. So it's just like, oof.
The only one I get Shinoed every time for is Badoo. Because
I mean, that's fair.
the bib is like super dark when it's sliding across the screen, and so it looks purple, but it's not.
Right.
It never is.
No. I think the ones that I keep eyeballing now, as I've been doing it through this entire week, has been the Doduos and the Scyther from Fire Red.
The Scyther's what Shinoed me just a second ago.
Yep, that makes sense because like their shadows are just so similar, you just can't tell.
Yeah.
At least at first glance, you can't, and it just okay, grief. But then again, I think Execute has done that to me a number of times because I did find the one golden Execute, and it looked regular when the shadow came across when I was looking at it like how I am now. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. By the way, yeah, just seeing other people is just targets and finds on Twitter. Just it's just cool seeing everybody else just going ham on it.
Yeah.
I love seeing all the cool targets.
Safari Week's awesome.
Oh yeah. Who knew failing shinies could be so much fun?
Yeah, exactly. It's all fun and games until it flees.
Yeah, but then it's like, no, it don't feel good. It hurts.
I got Shinoed again.
Oh god.
Oh no, is this what tonight's gonna be like? Please,
Sounds like
no.
it. Good grief.
Oh
boy.
gosh.
Man, BB, you sound like you're gonna be having a fun night, buddy.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
I
grief.
can already tell.
Oh, this is gonna be good. Oh lord.
The
That's
shiny's gonna
crazy.
come across the screen, and I'm just gonna say it's not a shiny, like the opposite of a
Alright.
Shino. You're like, that's not it.
Like it's
Oh, those sparkles are a glitch. No.
Yeah, right. Glitching sparkles. Oh man. At least, aside from those couple of mainstreams I gotta do, at least once this is all said and done, I can finally get back to continuing hunting for my main shiny hunt that I've been doing, but had put off for the last couple of months because of the Nuns Lock and Load event I was a part of, and then subsequently this. And that would be doing Ace resets for Manaphy in Gen 4.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been
I-
doing Gimme Ghoul, and they just announced releasing
yeah.
shiny Gimme Ghoul in Pokemon Go, and I'm pissed.
Oh, was that what that was the? Oh boy! Oh,
just
well,
announced
that's
it.
what-
Yeah,
So,
I'm
okay.
super
I thought it was-
upset
I thought
because
it was
I've been
just Gimme
hunting
Ghoul
this
was
thing
gonna
for a
prove it.
while.
Yeah, that's fair. Hi, Dawn. Happy Monday. Hopefully you're doing well. Welcome in. Have you broke your Switch yet, Dawn? Just out of curiosity. But yeah, like I saw, like I just glanced over the post earlier today about the Game Gold being in there, but I didn't realize that was the shiny being released in Pogo. Oh, that's
Yep.
fun. No, that's fair, Don. You gotta take care of yourself. As long as your appointment went well, that's all that matters. But yeah, that's insane. Like Don, I had to have some fun with it. Okay, leave me alone. But also, yes, I know 22,500. Your game just does not like you, Don. I don't know what to tell you at this point.
What are they doing 22,000 encounters of?
Oh Lord, Safari shenanigans for Gulpin, I think it was.
Oh, Great Marsh?
I think so. I think Great Marsh.
I think
Yeah.
Great Marsh is the only Safari zone on the Switch.
I think it was Great Marsh. Maybe the Golden picture was just a formality sake. I don't really know. All I know is the BDSP, like when it comes to Great Marsh, has been horrible, and I think I hate to interrupt, but I now have a shiny Nidoran mail.
Wait,
God
on your
damn it.
screen?
Yes, I do.
Hey, I see it. Let's go. Hi. Let's go.
Oh my god. Oh god. Okay. Well, as I was starting to say, I think this luck of Dawn's had been going on since last year. I could be wrong, but I think
I think Don's taking it well. Yeah, Don's taking it
hold the
well.
fuck on. I've got to put in this emergency charger in the worst way. No.
Oh, is it dying?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
and
no.
unfortunately-
Not the one with
Okay,
the shiny on it.
Yeah. What's even scarier is the fact that the battery in it, I think, is bulging, and so I had ordered a battery, I think, last week.
Yeah.
And when I was hunting over the weekend, at one point the light had went red, and I was starting to get the charger, and it immediately, within like 5 seconds of turning red, shut off. And so that's why I went red alert, because I recognized which system it was on and was like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
But where was I? Oh yes.
Yo,
So
what's
I
up,
think
Benzoid?
I think it includes shiny luck from last year. But just I was gonna say, just for full clarification, Don, you're in BDSP on the Switch, right? And you said you're 6 times over odds because the odds are 40-96 in that game. No,
I'm
I
at-
understand your hatred right now, Don. I get that.
Don,
Yeah.
I got you. I'm at 14,000 encounters for Darkrai right now.
Oh god, 14 on Darkrai, that's insane.
I mean,
But yeah-
you got me beat, Don, but still.
But yeah, that is a blue Nidoran male. That is the second one of Safari Week. The third thing I have found. The real question is, will this be the third thing I caught?
You
Okay,
can
yeah,
catch it. You can catch it.
I know. Okay.
You got
Okay,
this.
so this came after 5,180 encounters. Before I get ahead of myself, I remember doing this over the weekend, and so I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna take a picture of it right here on this screen, just in case it runs, so I have proof that I had found it.
I got your stream
Because-
up on mine.
Yeah, I was gonna say every other encounter, I've just had the screenshot of it after I caught it. So I'm now making mental notes to take pictures of them when I see them on the screen, just for that formality. Okay, yeah, BDSP Great Marsh. Okay, so yeah, and yeah, you're 22,500 encounters. Your BDSP fucking hates you. Okay, so 5,180 encounters. The second under odds shiny
You
during
got
Safari Week
this.
for me. This is insane.
We're
Okay.
going 3 for 3.
Okay. Okay, ball time. Okay, first ball. Two, three. Let's go!
Let's go!
Oh, we are still perfect.
Let's
Oh, you'd love to see
go! We're
You'd
so
love to
back.
see it. Oh my god. You love to see it. This is the same game that spat out the Nidoran male the first time. That is insane. Oh my god. Okay, so now we need a nickname for. Actually, you know what? Pause. We could think of a nickname here in a second. I need to save the game before this system scares me.
True.
That's what I need to do. Since it's plugged in, it should be fine. But
But you never know.
for formality's sake, yeah. Oh god. Okay. Well, we're safe. Let's go. Remind me to get the clip later. Oh, third shiny for Safari. Wired. I am still perfect right now. That is insane. And yes, Dawn, I know you hate me. It's under. Oh my god. I know, Dawn. I know. I don't know what to tell you genuinely. Okay, so here's my Nidoran from during the weekend. So, just a silly little guy. Then of course the Execute that I was referencing earlier. Do we have any nature guesses for this Nidoran? I might as well put up a duplicate picture of the Nidoran that I just found. Might as well set up the overlay for that real quick. Do you have any guesses, Beefy?
Nature guess?
Yeah.
We'll go modest.
Ooh, a modest boy. Okay. I would kind of like him to be an adamant boy, I'm not gonna lie.
Adamant is usually my guess.
Yeah. Oh, mild nature. Okay, Don, fair enough.
Yeah, Gaming Inc. Monsters caught all 4 shinies he's found in the Safari Zone.
And that's just during this month.
Right. It's insane.
Yes, I agree. That is insane. Don, I am so sorry. Like I can't express it enough. I know you don't believe me, and I know my luck is crazy good for you to not believe me. But I genuinely feel bad for you because of everything you've told me up to this point. Like I said yesterday, like your luck should not be that bad. 4096, like you really should have had something by now. I promise you, I feel bad. This is not my fault, Don.
This is your
I don't know what to tell you. It's okay. I'm used to this torture from Don. This is a common thing. This is what happens when good luck happens on my side.
Usually, okay. I'm in Don's shoes, getting unlucky.
Right. Notepad. Okay, so no wait, no, don't load up the fucking Notepad document. Here's what I need to do. Load up another text document. Just keep that as that. That was 5,180. The last 2 I have found has been under odds. There's just something about me with full odds. I'm telling you. I don't feel like there's an in-between phase with me. More often than not, I'm either getting stuff stupid over odds or stupid quick.
Yeah.
My emphasis on that is just from looking back from this year on just shiny hunts. So I'm doing a home shiny whip index, and I'm trying to get as much of it with my OT as possible.
Yeah.
And so at the beginning of the year, I was still hunting for my second Poipole. And I got it in January after 17,000 encounters. When the first one I found in 2524.
Mm-hmm.
But to turn around the following week, I had to do a second type null as well, so I did that. And then I got it at 910 encounters.
Nice.
And so, yeah, like I said, I'm either stupid lucky or I'm stupid unlucky. Okay, there we go, 5180. Okay, so now I can edit that counter back down to 0. And as I just mentioned earlier, the Execute was 2,000. First Nidoran was 12,000 because I had started that 2 weeks prior to Safari Week beginning. And then I got that Nidoran at 4572, and now this Nidoran at 5180. So still relatively under odds. Like, this is just insane. Okay, there we go. That's back down to 0. That's there. Okay. The nature for this Nido is Rash nature. Okay. Wait a minute. Was that the same nature as the first one? Same nature. What the fuck?
Wait, what nature was it? Rash?
Rash. The exact same nature as the first one. Okay, sure. I thought I had like an RG clone for a second there, so I just wanted to look at the stats to see if it was different. It's different. It's fine, but that's insane. Okay, well, you know. Real question is, what do I nickname this little guy? I don't really know. I don't know. You know what? I'll figure it out later.
You got it.
Yeah, I'll figure it out later. Okay, well. I mean, if you want me to name it, Dawn. Well, actually, no, you're actually no, Dawn. You're actually right. I was talking about you in the moment when it showed up, so it is only fitting actually. I'll name it Dawn later. Yeah. Like I was talking about you when I found it, so like you are correct. That's actually fitting. Oh my god. Okay, well. Oh lord, third phase for Safari Week down. You love to see it.
There you go. Kind of fourth
That
phase.
Yeah, kind of fourth phase. Like if I hadn't started so early with execute,
I think you can call
I
it
could
fourth.
say fourth.
People
I want
people are
to, but at the same
pre-gaming
time,
all year. You're good.
I know, but like there's just something with me morally. I'm like, do I really consider it that? You know, like, I don't know. That's one of those gray areas for me. Well, unfortunately, Don, I can tell you exactly what a shiny is. That's what that blue Nidoran was.
I know
Oh,
you
Lord.
wouldn't know, Don.
Oh Lord. I can feel the pain of Dawn from over here, just from all the stories, just all weekend of just getting the messages of like they're unfollowing. Oh, good Lord, that was too good. But like the consistent updates that Dawn has had, just messaging me in my Discord just all weekend, I genuinely feel their pain.
Mm-hmm.
And like I know this isn't gonna help you in any means, Dawn. Okay, really? Why? I don't understand this program. Why is it that every so often you have to log back into the streaming program when you're logged into your Twitch through your browser already? I don't understand it. This thing's
Yeah,
so
I know what
weird.
you're talking about.
I don't understand
I
it.
guess
like,
security
genuinely.
reasons or something, but
I mean, I guess, but it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me at all. But yeah, like I was saying, like I was looking down at the screen from like off to the side. So when the silhouette was coming in, I had no way to see it was shining until I saw the blue on the screen. I was like, ah, "Hi." Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, this is where I was at. Like I said, I don't know if you care, Dawn, genuinely, but like I promise you, I actually feel bad for you because again, you shouldn't have to be going through this. Like that's insane. I know my luck's stupid good, but like that's insane. Like, oh good grief. Shiny luck strikes again. You love to see it. Oh Lord. All right. Let's go with I don't know. No, not that song. Let's go with I don't know. Actually, we'll listen to you. That'll work. There we go. All right. Of course, you want a baby dog. That checks out. That checks out. Oh Lord. Okay, well, now it's time to start phase 4 for Safari Week for me. Like I said, and that's the one thing that's been consistent about every shiny. It's all been on my Kanto games. Like I said, I'm hoping to find one on my Emerald game. That's what I want. I want at least one in my Hoenn games. But if I don't, I can't be mad. Like,
yeah.
I can't be mad. It would be a sin for me to be mad with my luck this year. Dawn, I wish I could just give you all the luck at this point so you could have a phase 1. Like, because clearly I only need
Take
a
the
partial
deal.
amount.
Take the deal.
Right? Like, I only need a partial amount. And I'm finding shit. Yeah, exactly. Just steal the Dawn luck. You need it a lot more than what I do. Clearly. The funny part about this Nidoran, actually these two Nidorans and the execute, is the fact that I sped run that copy of Fire Red just to get into the Safari Zone.
Mm-hmm.
So clearly setting up that game to run this year was the correct move because it's found 3 of my shinies already. Like, that's insane. Words cannot explain just how wild that is. It has found 3 of my 4 shinies that I have found during this entire month. Like, this is wild to me.
Catboar, I don't think shiny Darkrai exists. We're just chilling. We're just doing it for fun at this point.
How many encounters are you in for Darkrai?
14,649.
Ooh, God. Oof. Gen 4 or BDSP?
BDSP.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
That
Catboar,
is
it's
the
been
fourth ball
longer
I've
than
thrown
a
on
year.
English Emerald.
I think.
That is the fourth ball I've thrown on English Emerald. Oh, good lord. Yeah, no. The few hunts that I've done in BDSP, much like everything else as of late, has been stupid nice to me. Yes, Don, I know your luck has been horrible. This has been well documented. Yeah, like, when I did Darkrai, I was double hunting it on Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. And 921 encounters later, I was just like, hi!
Yeah.
BDSP just loved me when it came to the mythicals. Yeah, exactly, dog. You went 14k for Arceus, and now you're dealing with this. BDSP just does not like you at all. I don't know,
Yo.
Don. I don't know what you did. I have no idea. And I wish I could
3D TV. Yo, what's up? How's it going? You saw and caught a Wooper. Congratulations. And thank you for the luck. I hope we can use it.
Well, I think I know what social media post I'm making later tonight. I have to post my 3rd shiny for Safari Week before I go to bed. Oh, good grief, this is insane. Like, I know every year's not going to be like this, but, like, good lord, Gen 3 is being so nice to me.
I think BDSP stands for Beefy Doesn't Shiny Hunt Properly. Insane.
It doesn't shiny hunt properly.
I think I'm doing it fine and proper. To be clear, it's not my fault.
Oh, that was evil.
I'm following the rules. At least I think.
At least I think.
Does BDSP have the cute charm glitch? Because I know that maybe. Oh, no, I don't have a cute charm in my party. Actually, never mind.
Could you imagine if it did? That'd be wild. Look,
Because I know.
I don't know if you're shiny hunting incorrectly or not, Don. I really don't.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Darkrai doesn't have a gender, does it?
Oh yeah, he doesn't. So yeah, it doesn't matter that.
Whatever.
I
think something's messed up. Something's messed up. You haven't said please in a minute since. All right. Darkrai or Safari Week or bug catching, whatever. Please be shiny. Come on, we can do this. I believe.
Like, I believe.
I went 14k for Chimchar on Platinum. Ooh. Stay down on that Darkrai hunt. It will shine soon. I'm hoping. Hey, listen. I'm not even close to what Spencer got it at. So, like...
Oh, God. Do I want to know?
Do you?
I mean, not really, but... I think the highest shiny hunt that I've personally seen from people I follow is Cam, aka Whimsy, during Safari Week last year.
Mm-hmm.
She was going for Chimecho. She went over 50k before she finally found something in the Safari Zone.
Yeah, no. Spence got his Darkrai at 20k, something like that.
No, okay.
It was over. It was over 20k. It was like 20,200 something, I think.
Yeah. No, Don, I don't care what happens. You're not getting to 50. You might be this far in, but you're not going to 50. I refuse to let it.
A faithful remake. I love that Catboar. It probably does have some glitches like that mess it up. Who frickin' knows?
Oh, good grief. Oh, Lord. You know, this is the second time I've been in a VC with one of the Team Yell members at the same time they've gotten a shiny, whether it be me or them.
It wasn't me. It was not me.
No, I know. Yeah, Gibson was in there over the weekend, and I was chilling with him.
Yeah, I was on Gibbons. I was on with Gibbons yesterday.
Yeah, it was on Saturday, I think it was. Either Friday or Saturday, I was chatting with him for a bit, and after 608 encounters, he found a Sand Slash in Gen 4
Nice.
in Heart Gold Soul Silver. Unfortunately, it ran on him, but like it was insane.
Yeah.
Yes, Dawn, I know it's BS. I'm sorry, like genuinely. Like you understand my excitement, but I hope you can genuinely see that I feel bad for you. Because like I have not heard worse luck out of my community in some time, as opposed to what you're going through. Like that's insane. Yeah, like seeing people get those high on encounters, I'm just like, what are these games doing to these poor individuals?
Also, on the first week of BDSP, I was resetting for Turtwig and got Shiny Starlight. Oh, that sucks.
Oh lord. Yeah, it's only 22.5k. Exactly, Don. Exactly. It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
It could be worse. Yeah, exactly.
See, Beefy gets it.
I get
It
it.
could be worse. It could be worse, Don.
What did you get that Nidoran at? 5180?
5180.
All right, I'll be there soon. We'll see how I do.
Right.
Does he know?
I don't know. Yeah, I got that Nidoran at 5180 and the female over the weekend at 4572. So like, these last couple phases have been very good considering the first one went 12,728. The full odds experience, man, I'm telling you.
The full odds experience indeed.
Your luck's either really good or it's really bad. Like I said, I would just love one shiny to be in my Emerald game. I just want one Hoenn shiny if I can get it. Because if I don't, then even though like it does affect it, but also doesn't affect it to a certain extent, I feel like I will need to get my internal batteries flipped out before next year, just so I feel like I can find something at that point.
Yeah.
Because like,
What, Capor, what the heck are you on about lean?
run random encounter without it. And obviously since the seed are always starts at 0, like that part doesn't change. I think what it boils down to is like, with all those factors included, even though it's technically full odds, I think when the internal battery's dead and the seed isn't fully randomized like that, I think you could have greater odds, like 1 in 5,000 or like 1 in 15,000, as far as like your luck at that point.
Yeah.
Which very well could be why I haven't found something on Emerald specifically up to this point.
You think that's an issue on BDSP? Because that's probably what's happening to me.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it could apply to BDSP, but then again, I don't really know. I just know that might be what's happening with Emerald specifically, and why I just haven't found a random shiny in those games in so long. And the only way I would feel confident in saying that I know I would find one is the last time I had found a random shiny in Emerald. It was a Swablu, and long story short, the save out, I was trying to do the dupe glitch again, but I hadn't done it forever, so I misstepped it and corrupted the save. So that's whatever. But the part that I don't remember about is, and what's eating me about it, is I don't remember if I had my cartridge jerry-rigged at the time to have the battery like electrical tape down to the board to read. That's the part I don't remember, is if I had it working.
Yeah.
Because if I had it at the time, I'd be like, okay, then I probably would have felt more comfortable just getting batteries and having somebody replace them at that point. But since I don't remember, I have no way to confirm if that was the case or not. So that's why I'm just going head over heels about it.
Yeah.
I just don't remember. But like I said, worst comes to absolute worst, I can have them replaced by next year and they'll be good to go. Whoop-de-dee.
Capor,
Like, it's not even that big of a deal.
maybe I'll name my shiny Darkrai Lean when I get it. How about that?
Hey, I hope you find it soon, because clearly Darkrai's just being an asshole to you.
Yeah, nah, it's all good. It'll happen when it happens.
True, very true.
No way! No, I'm just kidding.
Right.
Name it Grimace? That's actually an awesome name for it.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, the 4 hunts I've done in BDSP up to this point, I think aside, well, let me rephrase it. The 4 like reset runaway hunts, aside from like, you know, just attempting Pokeraider stuff here and there, what have you. The 4 reset hunts that I've done in those games have been the three Sinnoh mythicals of Arceus, Shaman, and Darkrai, and then I did Grief Case for Piplup on Brilliant Diamond. All 4 of those hunts went under odds for me. And
Yeah.
not only did they go under odds, all 4 of them went under 1,000 encounters. That game has been too nice to me.
I think I did pretty good on my Turtwig in BDSP.
Oh yeah, wait. When did you get that at?
I don't remember. I know it was under odds, and I didn't get a
Oh, okay.
Starly, so...
Right. Yeah, no, I didn't get a Starly either, which was crazy. Yeah, like I said, Darkrai was at 929. When I did Shaman Runaways, I got it at 491, 492. One of the two. I think it was 491. When I did Grief Case for Piplup, I got it in 355, which is wild. And then when I did Arceus, I got it in 214, which
Dang.
is also insane. The only one I know I have documentation of was Piplup, because I have the reaction for it sitting on my YouTube channel that I hadn't uploaded to in God knows how long. Everything else was offline. Yes, Alexis, there was this shiny. I managed to get another shiny Nidoran male on this Fire Red copy, just a little.
I had a streak go from getting a shiny Trico after 500 eggs, a Galarian Darumaka after 19, and the first ever egg for Charmander was... Dude.
Apparently,
Wild.
I'm just oozing more, so, like, I don't know what to tell you at this point. Like, what do you want me to do? I can't just stop, you know what I mean? I know you want me to, but I just can't.
You might as well keep going. Not only have you caught... Or not only have you seen all of these shinies, you've caught them all as well.
I'm still knocking on wood for that.
Keep the streak going!
Yeah, right.
I should just
Dawn,
win
if-
more. I'm trying.
Dawn, if I could like literally hijack your Switch and literally just play for like an entire day, I would, knowing my luck, I would probably find one for you somehow. Like I could just so see it.
Azurill is a 1% in the Great Marsh, right?
I think so.
I feel like
I
I'm
think
seeing
if nothing
so
else,
many.
I think it's at least 5%.
Yeah,
least.
it's at least 5. Or at most 5.
You're right. You know, Alexis, that makes sense. Haven't you been on the same 3 targets for your Masood or Roulette for quite some time now? Or have you rotated them out? Like, I've seen where you've been doing them, but I haven't been paying enough attention to know if you're still on the same targets or not. Are you doing those X full odds just out of curiosity?
Alright, I'll be
Because,
right
like,
back.
you've been getting high on those numbers. Yeah, exactly, JP. You do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
But it seems like you've been on those encounters for a minute, Alexis. So that's why I'm like, I've just been kind of curious. Like, I've thought about it, but I've never actually asked. So, you know. But yeah, like it doesn't even matter what happens the rest of Safari Week this year. Like, I have had a successful Safari Week. I cannot be mad. It doesn't matter what happens. I can't be mad. Like, I can be disappointed if I find a shiny and it runs away, but, like, I can't be mad. Execute my games. Oh my god, John, that's crazy.
Oh, wait, how am I supposed to...
Oh, Lord. Thank you so much for blessing me and Lord and Savior Zapdos with a follow. I appreciate that, my friend. Happy Monday. Hopefully you're doing well. Welcome in. Oh my god. Executing my games. Yeah, exactly, Don.
I'm
You'll just
trying,
find my
Catboy.
cartridges and then just burn them
There
at
we
will.
go.
Like, oh, good grief. Like, oh, good grief. Oh, you got shows? Let's go, Alexis. How many encounters was that? You got Steel too? Yo, let's go. Okay, Pioneer's my first. Okay, so at least you.
Horrendous? What do you mean horrendous? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. You asked for it. I don't know what you're complaining about. You said, oh, I used the Jester hat. Ew, Jester hat. I mean... It's crazy because YouTube doesn't have channel points. They have no idea why I'm wearing a Jester hat. They're just like, why did he go away and put on a Jester hat? It's channel points. You wouldn't get it. Dude, wait. You know how Doug does the Twitch versus YouTube stuff, we should do a Twitch versus YouTube shiny hunts where Twitch is controlling one game and YouTube's controlling the other or something. I don't know. We should figure something out for that. I can complain about anything the streamer does because I'm the embodiment of the common Twitch chatter for a massive... There you go. You know what? Valid. All right. Valid. I'll give it to you. All right. I'm going to unmute or undeafen.
Again, I could see you trying to hold that over me just because I made that bet just for shits. Like, I could see you doing that, Don. Hatch over 2K eggs. That's crazy.
2K
Wow.
eggs.
Yeah, that's
With
that's
Masuda?
wild. Yeah. Apparently, Alexis has the charm.
Masuda and Charmed. Oh.
Yeah, and apparently it's hatched 2K eggs between Tentacle and Seal. Like, that's insane. 10,160. That's insane, Zinda.
Yeah.
That is insane. Keep the grind.
Yeah, Catboy, that's how it is sometimes.
My first official Safari Week shiny I found at 12,728. Granted, I started that hunt 2 weeks prior, but that's beside the point. Like, that was my first number for my first target. So, like, keep the grind going. I hope you find a Safari shiny soon. Or, yeah, exactly. I was tripping over my words.
Your encounter
you
numbers
found
for
a
having
rat?
Charmed stink.
No.
Yikes.
Oh Lord! I assume a rat isn't exactly what you were wanting. Senda would be my guess.
A shiny's a shiny. No matter how big or small.
Trust me, I know.
Oh
That's
gosh,
no.
Catboy. I don't know how to do this.
Well, look, I was trying to be optimistic for you, Senda. Okay. You had 4 last year. Oh wow, that's insane. Do you have any specific targets for the year, or is there just certain things that you would just rather not get regardless? Oh Lord. I'm running out of breath here. Ooh, Larvitar. Ooh. Yeah, that's a good one. Good luck on that. Back to who I was talking about earlier. Cam, aka Whimsy, had actually found Shiny Larvitar after 700 something encounters, and it ran away from them. Then 300 some encounters later, they found another found a shiny rat, and also ran on him. So I have seen both of those mons in one person safari this weekend. Like, shiny luck is insane, man. It really is. It is wild to see people's luck. Yeah, I do hope even if you don't get your main target, hopefully you can find something that you're happy catching, Senda, because again, shiny luck is just insane. Obviously, but you know. Oh Lord.
There we go. I figured it out, Catboy. It took me a minute, but I got it working.
Fun fact, I still like to bully Tom now and again for when me and him were in a big old shiny race.
Hey, you're gonna face more.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was a fun time. Him and a bunch of other creators, Ravens and a few other people. We were in this group of it was what's it called? It was a shiny raid terrain event where we were all working together to find shinies, and whoever had the most shinies at the end for their respective team wins, and it was fun. Thanks
Yeah,
for the
that's
hydrate,
cool.
Alexis. I appreciate that. I just ran out of water, so you know what? I'm gonna take a swig of root beer and hope to God it doesn't keep me up tonight.
How do I convince the streamer
actually-
to spend $500?
Actually, I can't.
Catboy, the way you convince a streamer to spend $500 on the Switch 2 is that you donate $500 for the streamer to spend $500 on the Switch 2. Make sense? It can be a little complicated, but that's basically how you do that, and it works pretty much every time. You know, maybe not directly every time, but pretty much every time. You did not have to invert everything, you absolute fiend. Oh. Wait. Oh, we're undeafened now. Cool. Okay. Sometimes I can't tell. You there, Dale? Uh-oh. I deafened and then I... Oh, he's off stream. Okay, cool. Hey, what's up, Dale's chat? What's going on? Dawn, Syndicule. Alexis, are you cheating on me? You're in Dale's chat. What's going on? What is this tomfoolery?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, maybe the root beer doesn't have the carbonation. I just know some form of soda would keep me up regardless of if it has sugar in it or not. So that's the only thing I was worried about. Done. But I got my water.
I'm here for a reason. There you go. Now I convinced the streamer to spend life savings on pure gambling. Ah, there you go.
Much better. Okay.
Listen, Capor, I'm about to cave on getting the Switch 2 anyway. I really want to get it. But again, I need a new PC. I mean, OBS crashed during this stream. Like, I need a new PC. Trust me, that's more important than the Switch 2 right now. But I am about to cave. I really want the Switch 2.
That's what I was saying. So, we were in the middle of this shiny race, and earlier in the day, look, whoever's, look, this is Safari Hangout chat for a reason. Good grief. Ask if you could join the PC. That should have been a formality. Good grief. But yeah, me and Tom were on separate teams, and I was on the team of the host of the event, Chelsea Cloud Kitten. Well, love Chelsea. But I was on Chelsea's team. No, you're fine. I couldn't tell. I just saw the C in the chat, and so I couldn't fully tell who it was. So I thought it was somebody else, and I was just like, oh, well, that just seems like a ridiculous question, but I can respect it. But anyhow, I was on Chelsea's team, and earlier in the day, I was vibing with Chelsea, and Chelsea actually found her target, which was a sandy gas. I think it was like 480 encounter or something like that.
Bless.
So she got the first points of the day for us. And then we got to later in the evening when I was doing my stuff. I was going up against Tom and our friend Mare Bear. And prior to going live, I was just getting my encounters in for the event itself. So I just had enough encounters with... For my target at the time was Galarian Zigzagoon. Just so I had the best odds when the event started. Well, as I was setting that up, I found a shiny Ziggy, and I'm just like, oh dear God, no! Why did I find it now? Like, this was supposed to happen during the event, not now. So of course I catch it. I do my stuff. I explain it to Tom and everybody. And then as we get going, 68 encounters later, I find a second one. And I'm just like, happening. And the salt that was running through Tom's body to this day, he's still salty about it, and I was just cracking up. He still hates it. I was giving him shit about it the other night. Like, it was too good. Which is also funny to me because I've done only 2 shiny races, at least on stream. In both instances, I won with a version of Shiny Zigzagoon. Oh lord. Because like I said, I had that one with Tom, and then somebody long before that, I had done one with on Oraz and found a Hoenn Zigzagoon.
If I had a nickel for every time I beat someone in a shiny race with a shiny Zigzagoon, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice, right?
Twice. I didn't even think about that till now. I love that line.
Yo, we got... Is that Syndicule? It is, and we got Alexis. Welcome in, guys.
Yes. Hi, Alexis. Hi, Syndicule. No,
totally sneaking in here too.
I'm surprised I didn't make that joke sooner. I love that joke, dude. I really do. Why you saying it made me realize that was the case? I don't know.
You know, mentioning Zigzagoon, I still need the regular Hoenn Zigzagoon line done.
See, that's insane. See, I still need it in Pogo specifically. I don't know what it is about Pogo, but Pogo does not like me with Zigzagoon.
Yeah, I've completed the Galarian Zigzagoon line.
Yeah.
Sharknado Maker? What the heck are you talking about, Capo?
Man, Galarian Ziggurat, that was insane. Yeah, when I won that day against Tom, like that completed my Galarian Zigzagoon line for my home decks, which is wild.
Nice.
I was like, what is happening?
Syndicule, Alexis, are you guys live or are you guys just hanging out?
I'm just
Just
hanging
hanging
out.
Cool. Just
I was
curious.
technically supposed to work today, but I was.
Potato,
They
potato.
they scheduled more people than they actually use, and I happen to be the
Nice.
one that get sent home.
Let's go.
So I did a little bit of a lap around the park to finish Go Pass stuff for Pokemon Go,
Nice.
and as soon as I finished up all I could for today, I was like, all right, well, time to leave the park and go home.
Right,
No reason to stay in the park now. My goal is completed.
right.
I figured I was just hunt for like maybe an hour and a half or something, and then see
Yeah.
how far I get.
Yeah. How many games are y'all running?
4.
Same.
Same here.
Obviously, you can see my screen and see that.
Well, I only have 2 Switches that I can stream, so.
I mean, fair.
Oh, you're doing
mean, just-
Switch hunting. Gotcha.
I mean, I
just
typically
do what I
avoid
do.
Safari Week anyways, but
Right.
I'm
I mean,
halfway
just-
tempted to just do some offline just to see what
I mean, you might as
happens to show
well.
up. Right?
I mean, you might as well. Besides, just worst comes to worst, do what I do. Just get a tripod, point the phone to the other Switch, and just go
Mhm.
ham.
I mean, I got both the Switches that record.
Oh, okay. Well, then, if you can get them both working, then like,
Yeah.
by all
They,
means,
they,
do it.
bo- they both record and stuff.
Yeah.
I only have one Elgato, but a buddy of mine has a thing that I could hook the Elgato to it and the Switches to it as well, and I can
Mhm.
basically stream both games from it.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Like an
Is it like a
HDMI
splitter?
splitter?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a splitter.
Yeah,
of some sort, yeah.
basically. And then Tom saw that and liked that idea, so he ended up getting one as well.
You know, fair enough. Yeah, see, I don't know what it is, but like, I have
Peer pressure.
well, I have
Yeah, pretty-
two. I have two
probably.
crappy off-brand cap cards that I've just been using. I got cheap like $50 ones from like eBay, and that's what I've been running on my GameCube, which is what's run right now, and my Switch the entire time. But I have also a cap card installed into my 3DS XL, and for whatever reason, anytime I have the Switch cap card going, as soon as I plug in the 3DS one to my tower, it just screws up the picture of the 3DS one, and I don't have a Hellbeans idea as to why. It's fine when I turn the Switch one off, but as soon as the Switch one and the 3DS one are on at the same time, the Switch picture will never work.
Hold
And
up,
I'm not
Dale.
smart enough to know why it does that.
Dale, I gotta ask. Did you say hell beans? I heard hell beans. Or something.
I said something similar to that.
I've never heard that expression.
I think I said Hellbeans. Yeah, I have random words that I know in my.
No,
dictionary.
I was curious if that was like an expression I'd never heard of.
Yeah, no. See, sometimes I'll say things because I've heard them from somewhere else, and other times I just put random. I think I just put random things together and create.
That's
something.
so
Hence,
valid.
Hellbeans idea as to why. Yeah.
Yeah, what's up,
that one
RJ?
I know. That one I don't think I've heard from anywhere else. I think that one I just came up in my brain with, and I just.
I might need
use
to
my
steal
regular
it,
vocabulary.
honestly.
Right?
No, that's fair.
Right.
That's fair.
We're now all gonna be using it, and it's gonna be all Dale's fault.
I found out a new way to actually pronounce microwave just yesterday.
Oh no.
Oh,
I don't like
Yeah.
where this is going.
I do too.
Microwave.
Oh.
Oh, my brain.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Don't you ever say that again. Oh God.
But it's
Oh,
one to the meat.
What's up, RJ? How's it going?
I do.
I physically feel my brain turning into a pretzel as we speak. Oh God. That
I
just
think
sounds
I
so
laughed for like a
stupid.
straight 10 minutes just hearing it the first time.
That hurts my brain. Hearing out loud.
I like pronouncing Magnemite as Yosemite. The Magnimity, you know?
Magnanimity.
Magnimity.
This is what we're doing now. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what?
And
You
then
have
I've got
fun. with it. I'm just gonna call them
indubitably
what
for
they're
Ndidi.
called. The only thing.
Indubitably.
Okay. So this is a Euro special one. Okay.
Yeah, I am special. You don't have to tell me that.
Okay, fair enough. I think the only name I actively choose to pronounce wrong is just because I watch MJ TV, and that's specifically calling Yveltal Yavotal. That is the
Yavotal.
only thing I actively choose to say wrong is Yavotal, because I've just watched him for so long. But all that other stuff, you're turning my brain into a pretzel. Do you like not?
Imagine Yveltal with Yowie hands.
Oh good God, stop.
Yowie.
Oh.
What? How did I pronounce that the other day? It was like Yowie Tell.
Oh my God. Now all I'm hearing in my brain is Yowie Wowie, and I'm just like, oh God, this is bad.
Yay,
This
Bray
is
Wyatt.
bad. Yeah, yep, exactly, Bray Wyatt. Yeah. Oh God, my brain.
And, now I'm sure
Oh.
you've seen. I have the sound alert for his last entrance.
Oh, the let me in part.
The shatter. Theme.
Oh, okay, the chair. I don't know if I've heard it. Maybe I have. I don't remember.
Yeah, it was his very
Oh.
last entrance,
Yeah, that's
and
insane. I
White
know you-
Pixie
I-
use it.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I got
can-
so
you-
shinoed like so hard. Oh my gosh.
I believe that. Chair, could you get off of my tripod? Jesus Christ.
By what?
I have colors inverted because of channel points and
Oh,
Darkrai.
no.
So like Darkrai, the black doesn't change when it's shiny, but that black looked like it wasn't black.
Right.
And so I was like fully like, oh, that's it. It was not it. That's so frustrating.
You're welcome, Don. You get out of this shiny one. But also, honestly, to appreciate this, look what I chose to get from the shop one day, just because I could. I'm just like, I need this fan attire. I'm like, this is mine.
Nah.
This is mine now. I like wearing this thing. And the mask hit the floor. God damn it. And down with my head.
And the bodies hit the floor too.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
The floor.
Okay, there we go.
I've got too many plushes.
Same. I have just a tub of plushes at my house.
I don't
Like,
have
I feel
I
enough.
like-
have, let's see, 1, 2.
Same. I
3,
have too many, but I don't have enough at the
4.
same time. It's a struggle.
I have 4 bookcases, plus I need another one.
Sounds like we need
don't
more
have that
plushes.
Yeah. I mean, the Gen 7 cuties are going to be releasing sometime soon, so.
God,
We're already on
already.
Gen 7?
Yeah.
Shoot. Alright.
Yeah, because of a meme that I'm a part of, when the Gen 7 cuties plush, the first thing I'm obligated to pick up is a Rangaroo.
That's fair. Orangaru's the goat. Well, yeah, it's a orangutan, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. But for me, he's simply Dale.
Dale.
Yeah, I do have context behind that. Do I still have it as
Now
a...
I kind of want to hear the context.
Nope.
right?
Nope. No context.
Do I-
Nope.
Do I still have? I think I do. Is this it? Yes, it is. Okay, right there. That clip is all you need to watch as to why it's now a thing and why I am
Oh,
I-
Dale.
and why I-
Dale.
and why and why I am Dale on basically every community I'm in now because I've been keeping it alive. And there's 2 separate emotes surrounding it because of that very clip. With that very human. I love that woman. I love vibing in her community.
Don't you just love just randomly doing stuff when you show up?
Don't you just love randomly talking about things when shiny show up? Because that's what that was.
I'm
take Shiny
totally
for
gonna
it
say
out.
that now next time you come into the channel.
Like that's why I've got other user profiles where it's my alternate name. If there's a universe where I get big enough where I'm allowed to change my username once, I'm obligated to change my username from Monster D316 to just simply Dale. Because like of that alone, I'm obligated.
You come up against a Tauros, you go, Dale!
Every time I say it, see, maybe this is just a me being me thing, but like I'm eventually gonna meet a bunch of my internet friends, and when the day comes around, I eventually meet her. In my mind, I've played this in my head a million times over, but I imagine walking up to said individual and being like, "Hey, let me properly introduce myself. My Twitch username is MonsterD316, but you otherwise know me as, and I'm just gonna stand there, maybe do like a jump, put my arms on my side, and just look this way, and just go, die. You know, like I'm in a rodeo or something. Like I imagine myself doing that every time, and it just makes me laugh.
In that case, you need the cowboy boots, the cowboy
Oh.
hat,
Right? Yep.
See,
the robe.
see, when I think of that, I don't think I need a cowboy hat. I think I need a sombrero. Like,
Actually, I think I have that around here as well.
oh my
now
god,
that I'm
Alexa,
thinking about
stop.
it. No, I live in Texas.
You
Hey,
know,
I live
fair
in
enough.
Oklahoma.
You're in Texas?
Yes.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, and I'm over on the East Coast. What of it? Oh,
Yeah, you enjoy your nice, beautiful weather right now.
oh god, it's brutal over here.
Yeah.
I can't imagine the heat out west. Good lord.
Beautiful weather. Shh.
I don't
I'm
know
like
if dry
90
heat's better in this situation or not.
Right.
I'm like 95 degrees right now is just pure bliss.
I got
It's
Yeah.
not
to
bliss. It's not bliss when there's humidity with it.
It's more like blister.
I mean, fair.
I'm gonna be honest. It's like while
Right.
playing Pokemon Go, apparently it was windy weather, and I'm sitting here like, where the fuck's the wind?
Fair enough. Also, Trainer, thanks for so much for the raid, my friend. How was stream, guys? If you guys aren't following Trainer, you absolutely should. Wholesome human being. Let me know what you guys were. Let me know what you guys are up to. Let me know how stream was. If you guys need to unwind, take care of yourselves, raid and rest. I get it. I get it. Streaming takes a lot out of you. By all means, do what you gotta do. But also, hi, my name is Dale, aka Dale, aka Monster D3.
Dale?
316. Yeah, that's my intro for everything. And we are in the middle of doing Safari Week shenanigans. There's a lot of other people in the community. It doesn't exist. Okay, I must have typed it wrong. That's fine. But anyhow, we are doing Safari Week shenanigans. As of today, I have indeed, obtained and caught my third shiny for the week, which is a Nidoran male at 5,180 encounters. And so yeah, we are just vibing, having a good old time. Also, Timothy's here. That's crazy. It's been a while, Timothy. How have you been, my friend? Welcome in, buddy. Happy Monday. The most desired target, easily, Emerald Miltank, Diglett. Emerald Miltank is the one thing I would like the most, followed by the Kangaskhan afterwards and Fire Red Leaf Green. But also, welcome and happy Monday. Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, I can see you're from the raid, Timothy. I've got the setting where it tells me. Like, okay, grief. Yeah, I've been good, buddy. Just living life, just doing what I do. I mean, you know what I do. You've been here before, so it is what it is. But also, for
Yo, what's up, Sam? How's it going? I'm doing pretty good. Just hanging out with some Team Yell people in a voice call. But it's Safari Week hunting. That's what we're up to, as you know. That's how it is. What are you up to, dude?
Damn, I got dark fast. But anyhow, fellow Team Yell members, we're all just kind of vibing while we're doing our own Safari Week shenanigans.
Dare I say
Yeah,
Max
hopefully-
Marcus?
Right. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the chaos. But yeah, like I said, if you guys need to raid and rest, I totally get it. Streaming takes a lot out of you. Do what you gotta do. Take care of yourselves first. I appreciate you thinking about me and bring your community over here. But if you guys choose to hang out, then hey, hopefully you guys.
That's some good shinies, dude. Very nice. Yo, Ty, how's it going? Y'all vibing? We're vibing. Yo, Team Yells, anyone in Team Yells, welcome to join the call. Feel free.
Like 10 minutes.
Dang, that's insane. Oh, doing Safari Zone and okay, fair enough, Timothy. Fair enough. Good question, Dewey. I don't know. Have any of you guys
Wormhole.
found any shinies so far during Safari Week? Yes, and I'm referring to the voices in chat.
Oh, us?
Yes, you guys.
You talking to us?
Considering I don't really do
Yeah.
much for Safari Zone, no. I found
Okay.
some egg shinies, but
Right.
I found one and it ran.
No.
It's fine. It's a rat. I don't care. It can
Oh,
leave.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you said you didn't like the rat. And then I know you
Yeah,
haven't
I
had
still
anything
need
as
a
of
rat.
yet, BP.
I still need a
Yeah.
Rattata.
Right.
I
You know,
have
fair
like
enough, okay.
5 of them.
Yeah, that's insane. That is insane. But yeah, no, I guess of everybody right now, it's literally just me. It's literally just me, which is fine because apparently
Yeah,
my
we
shiny
get
is
it.
free.
We get it. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna be
Y'all
hearing
can't
it
be
all
that
week from
lucky.
Dawn, Beefy. It's fine. Oh lord.
Yeah, not everyone's into Safari Week. It's all good. It's all good. I like to get 4 games or however many games and just go for it, see what I can do. I really like Safari Week, but you know, it's not for everyone.
That's for sure. The shiny luck within this particular event is insane. You just never know when something's gonna show up.
True.
It's a shame I have to work tomorrow, though. It's a shame I have to work tomorrow. Otherwise, I would go for a lot longer as well. Red Dratini and
I
50.
want to reclaim my.
Yeah, that's insane. Did you tell me about that, Timothy? Did you tell me about getting Dratini and 50? I think you did. I think you told me something about that not too long ago. I think we were chatting in the Discord, were we not? Because like that's insane, dude. Getting a red Dratini in 50 encounters is insane. Yeah, it was in Discord. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was still insane, Timothy. As soon as you were mentioning stuff, I looked at the website where you were using to check the stats, and I saved it for myself because I eventually do want to go back and do. I want to do this thing known as I'm referring to it as the.
Yeah, Sam, go do Friend Safari. Yeah, I mean, it's not the same, but I get it. I get it.
One. So I'm gonna have to do that hunt eventually.
You have fun with that?
Okay, good luck.
I'm stubborn. It's okay. I can do it.
Like, I want to do it with Cyndaquil, but at least I don't have to worry about Gen 1.
True. And at least you can see the shiny sparkles then.
Dude, I'm doing a Gen 1 hunt for Farfetch'd.
Oh god. I really
Good luck.
I had a one tweet saved where somebody used arbitrary code execution to clear out a couple of boxes, but in its place it put in an icon in the game for when you did find a shiny. So whenever I eventually get those batteries saved, I really want to mess around with that and try to get that to work. Because then at that point I'll do it like that, as opposed to just looking up the numbers. But we'll have to wait and see. No. I got that, Timothy. Like I said, I looked up. When you mentioned the name directly, I immediately had looked it up on the day, and then saved it to my bookmark, so I had access to it later. So, I've got it. It's just doing the hunt at some point is all. But yeah, I want to do a lot of those older hunts. I want to do the static, the static Suicune and Crystal, maybe the Roman Beast in Gen 4, and probably even Gen 2 at some point. I want to do a lot of those older hunts
Yeah.
at some point. I think no matter what,
I'm hoping to eventually get to, like, Groudon, Kyogre, and Heart Gold Soul Silver.
Same,
Ooh,
dude.
yeah.
I want to hunt those
It's
there.
just an insane
Oh, yeah.
hunt to even think about.
Oh yeah, that is insane. But yeah, Timothy, on your end, that was also insane. Getting all 6 of your team members in just a little over 10,000 encounters, that's wild.
Right. That is wild.
But
Please
you know,
share with us your ways.
Right.
yeah, like I would love to do the Groudon Kyogre hunt there as well at some point. Like I plan to do all of that. Like my stubborn ass wants to like do all the legendary hunts of insert respective game
Mm-hmm.
because I can.
Yeah, see, I just want to complete the shiny living decks and be like, all right, I'm done.
Right, see, that's what I want to do, but I want to do it for my home decks first. But that requires me to get in those other hunts done first, and I still have plenty of months I need to hunt on Switch first before I can think about going back to those older games.
Yeah, that's the for my shiny living decks, not taking into account shiny locked Pokemon,
You know, fair
I'm
enough, Timothy.
missing-
Oh my god.
389.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean that's not far off, but that is still a ways at the same time. So it's just
Yeah.
like,
It's a ways off, especially when you consider. And then it's like, okay, how many of those are shiny lots?
right. So it's
And
just like,
then- And then considering I
Oh,
pretty
Sam's
much
here.
all the hunts that I'm doing
Hi, Sam.
are the ones I'm streaming,
Yeah, I'm
so it's
just
like
here.
that takes away about how many hunts simply because they're not available on the Switch
Right.
either.
True, yeah.
Like I mean, type Nolan Poiple, it's like I'll probably be doing those offline at some point anyways. But
Oh, Playpool. Type Null was nice to me. Playpool. I had a love-hate relationship with him.
I still need my
yeah, same. I
That's a great idea, Ty. That's so sick. What Agent or Shiny are you thinking about doing?
Luck was pretty good. And my Playpool luck was good and bad because I don't remember if I told you specifically, but I've mentioned it multiple times. First time I did Playpool, got it in 25-24. Second time I did Playpool, got it in 17k plus. So
Got to give it some thought. Honestly, go for the all age-endered shiny decks.
I love both Type Null and Poiple.
I don't see gendered
yeah.
shiny
Yeah,
decks.
Oh, hey guys, by the way.
I know they're so good.
Nice.
Yo, what's up?
Hello.
Hey, we're getting a squad up in here. So many people. I love it.
Hey, and you know, because there's such a squad,
okay, we
I'm
got
gonna-
Gaming Geek now.
you know, just because there's
Yeah,
a
okay.
squad, I'm gonna do the one thing I never do during the weekday. I'm gonna push my
Horde
stream until
hunt.
9 o'clock and then
Oh.
leave because then I still have to get up early in the morning for work. So I'll push stream till 9 and then call it there. I never do that, but because there's so many people here, I want to vibe for a little bit.
Right. It's like sometimes I'm bad with voices. I'm like, all right, hold up. I hear the voice. Like, what's the name to the voice for a second?
I mean, you and I have talked enough, Alexis, where you and I know each
Yeah.
other's voices by now. So
Yeah,
I think
it's
I've
like
got the hang of it.
Yeah, we pretty much had like 2 different DA streams that we interacted with the entire
Yeah.
time.
yeah, because it was you, me, Tom, and ironically Beefy in one of them.
Yeah, and then the other one I think was me, you, Beefy, and Ravens. Was one I think.
Ravens wasn't one. of
What
them,
was
no.
me?
No, it wasn't it.
We were talking
It was
about when we were all
Raven-
doing
it was
DAs
me,
together.
you, Ravens, and Tom. Beefy was only
Oh, it was Tom. That's
Hey.
right. Yeah.
Raven. Beefy was only there during the Team Yell one.
Oh, yeah,
Uh,
that's right. That's right.
What
with
did I do?
That when we were hunting in DAs and stuff.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
I
yeah.
felt like he was trolling you for a second, but I couldn't tell.
No, I just was not paying attention.
Oh, okay, no, that's-
Very fair.
I hardly pay attention anyway.
Honestly, I like to say that I can't afford to pay attention.
sometimes
Too
it is
broke.
poor. I'm surprised they don't. I'm surprised I don't get taxes taken out for every time that I don't pay attention. Because I'd be a broke man by that point.
Hey, Capor, I'm trying to get this thing, all right? And no, I don't count. I'm terrible at counting, except when I'm counting shinies, I guess. Whatever.
I need one of them. I just can't remember which one I need.
You're welcome for the shiny luck, Dawn. Oh, good grief.
Don keeps stealing your shiny luck.
Well, I mean, of course, because Dawn's just having the worst luck that I think I've seen on recent memory on anybody's luck with BDSP, and here I am finding full on shinies left and right.
Yeah,
Well,
these
I'm
don't
trying to be
ESP have
optimistic
a
for you,
love
Dawn. I don't know what to
relationship.
tell you.
I can't turn all of them upside down, just to be clear, Capor. I can't mess up this setup, so... Darkrai's upside down. How about that?
You want to have it?
Oh God,
Like 4 phases?
Damn.
Dawn, I wish I could physically yell at your cartridge. Yeah,
Sam, can
Dawn
you just
right
hurry
now.
up and get that Wurmple.
Dawn right now is yeah, my chatter Dawn is also doing Safari Week stuff, but in the Great Martian BDSP, and I think this is including luck from last year, or at least including encounters from last year. They're at 22,700. No phases.
I gave you a refund, Capor. I gave you a refund. Don't worry about it.
If I really green ain't really great either.
Those are
No, it's not.
resets too.
Oh god. Oh.
Oh,
Ooh, yeah, that hurts.
Actually, what's the number? Hold on.
If you're talking about odds, Fire Red Weekend's
35-3
8.
is where
Oh,
it's
Yeah,
at.
okay, 35-3. Okay. Ugh.
yeah, that's 1 in 8,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quad over.
Yeah, that's 4
On the
times
way to
a lot.
5.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
I have just remembered that Oras has Safari Zone, and I don't have Charm on that. file.
It's not the same Safari Zone.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
They changed it.
Yeah, that's
they-
the
Oh, that's
what-
unfortunate.
unfortunate Oras Safari Zone is basically the black sheep of the Safari Zone family.
Yeah.
Friend Safari.
That's
I mean,
Except Friend Safari's nice because it's its own shiny hunting method.
yeah, but like Friend
Right.
Safari's not Friend Safari's not trying to act like the
Yeah,
the old
yeah,
school
yeah.
Safari Zone that everybody knows though. Oras is.
Right.
Fair.
Yeah, no, Friend Safari doesn't count in that regard to me. Like it's not the same.
No.
I've actually gotten a Friend Safari shiny.
I've got several.
I've gotten at least one. I know I've gotten a Skarmory. I
Right.
don't remember if I've gotten more past that point.
I think.
so I got
all
an-
you need-
I got an Illumise from it because I got tired of Volbeat and Illumise hatching from eggs. That after I got the
Right.
Volbeat shiny, I just went and got Illumise from Friend Safari and took it out the lineup.
Right.
Fair.
Hmm. Get-
I'm not sure what that is, Timothy, but that's interesting. Hey, whatever you're trying to do, buddy, good luck with it. That's all I can say.
No,
I
let
just
you
checked,
memes.
and you can also. I've just checked this in the Safari Zone. You can also do hordes in it, which is a bit weird.
What?
That's
For whatever
very
reason.
Oh yeah, and Oras, yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, in Oras you can do
In the
hordes.
pretend Safari Zone.
Yeah.
Pretend Safari Zone you can put hordes in there.
no.
Dude,
what I
imagine
think
it was
happened-
real Safari and you could do hordes. That'd be wild.
Oh, okay, Timothy, got you.
Go.
No, that
Oh.
would be wild.
No, that would
Yeah.
not be fun.
Here's what I think happened with
You
the
would,
Safari
you,
Zones.
you would KO one of them and then they just all run away.
You have a
Right.
chance to
Yeah.
throw mud or ball each 5.
Oh, jeez. Here's what I think happened.
Actually, you can't even
Rubies-
attack them either.
Yeah, I know.
Nope.
yeah,
you
yeah.
can't.
Oh, that's crazy.
So you would have to wait till they all run away except for the shiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what's the shiny run away first?
Here's what I've come to the realization of. Ruby Sapphire had the original respective home in Safari Zone. When we got to Oraz, their Safari Zone, they bought it off Temu. It's as simple as that. Like,
It's the wish.com version.
Yep.
which Temu, whichever aftermarket website you want to go with.
It would probably be the closest I'd actually do to doing a proper Safari though, since it would still be for odds anyway.
I mean, that's fair.
Why did you knock over my soda, sir?
In terms of Friend
Every
Safari,
time,
though,
I swear.
I think I just need 2 more shinies from Friend Safari, and I've got them all.
Nice.
I
Nice.
didn't get that many Friend Safaris, but I got the key ones like
Right.
Fire one, I think, with Slugma and
Yeah,
Pansear in it.
I don't remember what the. I'm not
I
familiar
need
with all
those
the
damn
key ones, but I
monkeys
do.
now that I'm thinking
I
about
do
it.
have a picture saved to my phone of like all the different ones that exist, so I could cross-reference all the friends that I've got on my different systems and see if I have all of them. Because if I don't, I'm pretty dang close.
All had friends.
Oh, right. Call them internet acquaintances at best. Like,
Yeah, I added so many Friend Safaris like the few days before that online shut
I-
down.
I forget. Did you add mine there, Alexis, or no?
I don't remember, and
Oh, it's
if
okay.
I'm
Well,
honest, I lost my Y copy somewhere in my room.
Oh, it's okay. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter because you can still add people now. You still get the friends cards. The only difference is, in order to get that third slot, you just have to be local now. That's the only thing that changes.
Yeah, see, I was mostly doing it for the third slot of a lot of them.
No, saying as a lot of people were rightfully. I'm just saying like if people still want to do it now, like you theoretically still could. That's just the only caveat now.
Yeah, it's like if we didn't, I could add you,
Yeah,
but we'd have
yeah,
to meet
exactly.
up at like a regional or
Right,
NI,
right. Yeah,
NISD, some Pokemon event and be like, oh, look, it's Dale. Hey, can we get
Yeah,
the
exactly.
third slot now?
I'd be like, yeah, let's do it. Which
Yeah, I'm not getting on Safari for a while.
Implies that
right,
I would have brought my 2DS with me to one of the
right,
events
exactly, yeah.
as well.
See, that's one random thought I've had, and like, I'm not gonna do it just because it would be stupid, and for the purposes of what I would do it for, I already have a modded 3DS for. But like, I find myself consistently going on Etsy and specifically looking up event distribution cartridge, and there's one listing where obviously it has all the stuff from Gen 3 to Gen 5 on it, but it has a nice DS case and everything, and it just looks official. But the thing is, obviously they want $100 for it, and I keep telling myself, as much as I would like to have that novelty, just to like have a visual of like what the stuff would look like at the time. At the same time, I'm like, I have a modded 3DS where I could just inject all this into insert whoever save file anyway, so there's really no point. But I can't get the thought out of my head of wanting it, and I'm like, no, stop. Like, I don't need, because I already have what I need to do that if I've ever wanted to like give somebody an old event that they've never had. But like, I don't know. It's just one of those random things that I just think about now and again.
I'm sure if I clean my room, I could find what happened to where my Y copy is.
Right.
'Cause it doesn't. Things don't leave my room.
No, they
And if they-
they just leave your vicinity because the room's a mess.
Yeah, exactly. And if my games leave my room, it's either to my work or to one of my friends' house, and that's because I'm pet sitting there.
Mhm.
But even then, it's only ever been mostly my Switch.
Right.
It's never been the 2DS a lot of time.
Right.
This is like when I lost my old 3DS I had back in 2015, and I lost it for like 8 years. And then when I bought like a
Oh,
3DS
gosh.
XL, like 2 months later, I found my old.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
So I'm like,
Uh,
I'm gonna have 2 systems, I guess. And I thought it was
Right.
like, I thought my old 3DS was like dead or something. But
Right.
turns out it still works.
That's insane.
So I now have a 3DS and a 3DS XL.
Very nice.
I'll give you. I'll give you a fun fact. It was semi recently, where I would say within the last couple of months, I think at this point, somebody in my local area was selling a broken new 3DS XL, and they only wanted $25 for it. So I decided to jump on it, and top screen needed to be replaced. But it turns out, aside from the shell being destroyed and that top screen being replaced, everything else worked. It held a charge the whole 9 yards, so I got the whole thing fixed up. It looks so good.
Yo, what's up, Raphael? How's it going?
That probably cost less than the one I got from a second-hand game store then.
Yeah, knowing that I had to buy a shell and everything, it basically averaged out to what you would pay for those things now. But
Yeah,
if
because
you didn't factor that in, it was cheaper for me to do that. And I feel like I basically blind robbed the individuals. Like, good grief.
I think when I got my 3DS, I remember getting my 3DS XL, Omega Ruby, and Ultra Sun, and this was before the eShop shut. I think I got it for about 200, or close to about £200, which wasn't too bad for everything.
Yeah.
And then I checked like a week ago how much it would be. It's close to 250. So I'm like, I'll take that. I think the 3DS XL is like £30 more expensive, and then Aurat is like up to about £40 when I got it
Right.
for 35.
Yeah, the new 3DS XL models are just, they're so expensive now. Actually, even the old ones are. Actually, now that I think about it, just 3DSs in general are so expensive.
Yeah, especially after the eShop shut down. Since it
Yeah.
shut down, their price skyrocketed.
Oh yeah. I know the modding thing has a lot to do with that. Also, that's crazy, Chimothy. Hey, as long as you can make it work, hey, I'm rooting for you, buddy. But I think the modding scene and just collecting just helped with that. It just, oh good grief,
Yeah.
it's wild.
Is there actually any?
My emerald is
shinies?
so much right now.
I'm just seeing if there's actually any shinies in the Aura thing that I actually want. I don't think there is because I've got mostly everything. That's there. No, pretty much everything I have is there. Yeah, everything I have is there. Maybe like Audition Gloom, but that's pretty much it.
Mhm.
I have everything else.
You know, you probably will Timothy, but hey, as long as you got your stuff figured out, that's all that matters.
Mhm.
Oh no, there is Boba Fett actually.
I've never thought about like doing weights for wrists and ankles. How is that? What you doing it for? Just for fun, or are you training for something? But yeah, I bet that hurt.
So it's in the southwest,
Hi.
and it's 20% chance.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello. I don't know who's there, but hi.
Hello. Hi. It's Charmsy. Charmsy's alive.
Yo.
Hi.
Oh hi.
Y'all can go here on my screen. Perfect.
Resistance training, nice.
Because then y'all would be in the middle of Shuckle. And that's Shuckle's corner, and you can't have that.
Nobody put Shuckle in the corner.
There you go.
Shuckle's in the corner. He has his Taylor Swift DVD. I'm giving him a Taylor Swift DVD. 1 second. Live editing.
Which one?
Yeah,
I don't
which
know.
one?
Whatever comes up from Googling.
I'm sure my sister has it.
I have never heard a single Taylor Swift song.
I've heard
That's
a few
that
Taylor
seems
Swift.
impossible. Like radio? Like what?
Yeah.
But do you
I've heard a
not
few
listen to
Taylor
the
songs.
radio at all?
I mean, I don't listen to the
No, not
radio, but
really.
I've heard a
I
Taylor
don't
Swift
either.
song.
I don't either, but
I mean, I've had several. Taylor
I have like
Swift
a
songs
few
that
of her
didn't
songs
run
on my
long time ago.
playlist. That's
Yeah,
honestly
I've-
the only reason I've
like,
heard.
yeah, like I've listened to a few of her songs. I've had a few of her songs on my playlist over the years, but like I'm not like a hardcore active listener of Taylor Swift. Like I'm really not. Like a lot of her later stuff, no. I knew her when she was still in her country phase. So I grew up
Yeah.
with that, but like
Yeah,
with her
same.
pop stuff, with like her
Yeah,
pop
a lot
stuff,
of the
no,
songs I have are
I
from
never
her
listened to it.
country phase.
Yeah, right.
Mine switches every day. I have like a playlist of like 600 songs, and it just goes from like the first of her songs to like the newest at random, and then it goes to the Titanic song where they're dying and all that,
Yeah,
and
see,
they're like going, "My heart will go on."
see for me, you'll hear me actively listening to like a lot of new metal based stuff, alternative rock, some rap, some pop here and there. But that's
Just, like,
primarily what I'm
rock
listening to.
metal.
So like Taylor Swift's not usually the thing I'm listening to.
Here's Shuckle. Here's your Taylor Swift DVD.
The first thing that comes to my mind if I want to listen to something that I know is just gonna keep me at peace for whatever, the first thing I find myself putting on is anything involving Linkin Park. That's the first thing I go to, followed by Disturbed soon after. But
Fair.
that's just me.
I've got the word fame on oh crap. What's it called? Fame on Nightmare? It's on my Spotify. Hang on.
I don't think I'm familiar with it. Actually, I'm pretty sure I'm not.
I'm not really into like all like the modern sort of like music. I'm quite boring and vintage.
Well, my quote unquote vintage is the early 2000s. So, you know.
Nah, beyond that.
No, well, you know.
Dancing boots will have them, but we don't. No.
Like 90s and below.
Yeah. Like I have some stuff. A few things here and there from the 90s, from like
Fame on Fire.
from like
that's what it's
Offspring and like Alice in Chains and stuff, but
To be honest, I like a bit of rock, like Journey and stuff.
yeah. Journey is popular, so that makes sense.
What else does Shuckle need?
He's a party
He
hat.
got his Taylor Swift.
He also
I'm
needs
right.
better stack distribution.
If I ever get shiny Wurmple to Party Hat in Pokemon Go and not on BSP, I'm going to lose it.
I actually have a shiny party hat Wurmple in Pokemon Go.
Do I have a
I
do I
don't
have
even
a
Give him a party hat.
do I have party hat purple? I don't know. Let me confirm.
I don't even have regular Wurmple or Party Hat Wurmple on Pokemon Go.
Oh jeez.
I don't even have Pokemon Go.
Yes.
That's how they get
Why
you.
not?
So I'm guessing you're not doing Go Fest this weekend then.
Nope.
See, that's the part that's so annoying about this. Like the Ghost Fest and Safari Week are tied together, so I'm just like,
No,
Yeah,
I spent
I'll be
3
doing Go
hours in
Fast.
the
I'm-
cold.
If you're not
For
bringing your
sitting in
Safari
the
Week
floppy-
to it, what are you doing?
I'm end up swapping somebody a Wednesday morning shift for my Saturday morning shift so that I can do Go Fest.
No, I just booked them off as holiday. I was like, screw this, I'm not going to work.
I had them off anyway. I just hate that I have to choose between Safari Week and that. I'm just like, ugh.
I just booked it in advance. I was like, right,
Right.
that's it.
Okay, I don't have a party hat, shiny Wurmple, but I did have the regulars.
I can check what shinies, what costume shinies I have actually, because I know I have a couple.
No,
Yeah, I
that's
have
fair,
a-
Timothy. Do take care of yourself, Timothy. I appreciate you hanging out even for a little bit. I'll catch you another one, buddy. It's all right. I'll see you.
Right, let me see
Yeah,
what
like there's so many costume Pokemon in Pogo. It's wild.
It's annoying. That's what it is.
I mean,
No,
at times it's
honestly, I agree. I don't care about a lot of the costume Pokemon.
that is the
actually, I don't-
that is the sixth ball I've thrown on this English Emerald. Holy fuck! I am horrible with this cartridge tonight. This is more than I've thrown all week.
Have you tried to not throw Safari balls at non-shinies?
It's a good tip.
You know, you know that is a good tip. I'll make sure to do that.
I keep throwing mud at mine.
Same.
Hey, at least you still have your Pokeballs on that one.
Exactly.
I've only thrown one Pokeball, and it was by accident, and then the rest were mud.
Over
It's
the
like, I
weekend, there
think
was
I'm
one
running.
night. There was one night over the weekend when I was on my Fire Red copy. Pokemon spawned in. I'm trying to hit run. First thing I clicked on, and I'm not even joking when I say this. First thing I clicked on was the bait. I'm like, damn it, didn't mean to do that. Okay. Next thing I clicked, ball. Are you kidding me? Third time's the charm. Clicked rock. I'm like, I clicked everything but run. How did this happen? Ugh, sometimes you lose focus and it's just oh good grief.
I collectively have become, when 4 Lickitungs appear, we're all getting licked.
Lickitung?
Oh, I love Lickitung.
Getting all the licks.
Everybody wants a licking. Now take me out to dinner first. God.
Alright, costume shinies on Pokemon Go. What have I got? Most of them are Pikachu's, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, of course
I-
they are.
Of course, there's because there's too many flipping costume Pikachu.
They're
And we're getting more of them at Go Fest.
Shocker.
I just don't like that they take up so much space.
That's what I'm
Oh
saying.
my god,
Yeah.
yes.
I
I
catch
delete-
one and then
I
I'm
delete
done.
every. I always delete the costume Pokemon if these aren't great.
No,
See,
the best part
tried-
is the best part's when it doesn't evolve. You get the
Oh my
hat,
God,
and then
those-
you get
those
like
ones
a
are so good.
shiny or a hundo, and you can't evolve it.
So, I
Right.
managed to get the costume
You-
SPL
You take it easy, Don. You go get your rest. I'll try not to get any more
Okay.
shinies tonight, but I honestly can't promise it. Thanks for hanging out even for a little bit. I appreciate you. Okay, great.
Okay, I have 8 different costume Pokemon shiny, with one of them being like, I think I have like 11 of them,
Mhm.
but that's because it's the Sunglass Squirtle.
Yeah. Squirtle Squad Squirtle.
Pat, my model's gonna go crazy, and y'all are gonna accept it because I'm grabbing my phone to look at my Pokemon Go.
Yeah, I have. I have 3 Pikachus. And the looks
See,
like
I like
the
having,
What do
I like having one of each of the costumes,
Mhm.
and then if they all have one of them, but
Yeah.
and then of course subsequently the
Syndicate, I
shiny if I
see
could
you
get a hold of
here.
them, but like
Thank you
there's
for
so
the
many
follow.
of them, it just oh good grief.
You're welcome.
and I finally finished actually counting my encounter numbers from yesterday's stream for the eggs.
Good, good.
There's a Wooloo outside.
1,434 Pineco hatched and no shiny. Yay.
And again, you have charm. That's insane.
Yep. Yeah, we have charm. We have
That's
charm and
wild.
we're almost to 3 times odds. Yay.
Alexis, that's wild. Good grief.
Chat, my Pokemon Go keeps moving. Where am I? I'm running away from my own home. Go back home.
Come back.
So I just
Come
looked
back.
on my Johto
I didn't know your
Dex-
home moved.
On my Johto Dex,
Yeah.
I need
Wait,
Macago.
What?
I need Macago.
What they're suggesting to us is that they have a mobile home.
And it's
Yeah,
moving without my
shit.
consent.
Okay, let me have a look. So I've got six different shiny costume Pikachu's and a detective shiny Raichu. I've got the costume Espeon shiny from last year's Go Fest.
I don't even know what I have at this point.
I've also
Yeah, I
got the Litwick Hat shiny Sableye from 2020.
Mhm.
And then I've
11,100 encounters.
also got the, I think the first ever shiny Sneasel Fashion Week shiny with a beanie and shades.
Ooh.
Jealous.
And that was from research as well, so stats and improvements.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Let me see that.
Yeah,
But
let's
that's
see.
all I have.
Of the 3 Pikachus, I've got the black hat with the little electric symbol one.
Mhm.
I've got the latest Halloween one, the Halloween one from 2023,
Mhm.
and then I think this is one of the Go Fest ones from 2021.
I don't know how
So
many
I-
I got, but I've got so many of
Yeah.
the costume shiny Pikachu is like oh
Yeah, and
good
then
grief.
I've got the Stantler with the sleigh bells.
Oh,
Party
yeah,
Hat
yeah,
Wurmple.
I think I got Sleigh Bell Stantler. I could be wrong.
The Party Hat Wurmple, Flower Crown Eevee, which I haven't evolved because I don't know what I want to evolve it into. And then the Pumpkaboo from
Ooh,
last
yeah,
year.
yeah.
That's a good one.
Mhm.
That's a very good one, actually.
I don't think they have any shinies that are like the special ones.
Well,
Of course, I have like 30 Magikarps, but like,
Well, like no Go Fest ones.
no, I live very far in the country,
Mhm.
and I don't have access to a car 24/7, so I kind of can't really go
Right.
much.
Right. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
it's not all there. It makes sense.
I- For me, I benefit with the Pokemon Go Fest stuff simply because back then for a while, me and friends would make an event out of it. So
Right.
we'd meet at one person's house and take a car
Yeah.
somewhere.
Makes sense.
I have a Gus Lord. Where'd I get this? Hello, Gussie.
But the answer would be yes. That's when you got it.
Uh-oh. Beals. Shanks. Shiny Darkrai. Smoochum, are you shiny? No, but you're pretty.
Okay.
That's what really matters in the end.
I actually didn't do JMO Community Day on Saturday because I was working, so I couldn't do it.
I mean, yeah, I didn't have to work, but I ended up coming home and being like, you know what, I'm going to choose the air conditioning instead and deal with house spawns, which there aren't really any house spawns. So,
No. I get a couple, but not many.
yeah, I mean, I already have the full line in home anyways, and it didn't bother
Yeah.
me.
I think I only have one. Yeah, I only have
Why do I have 30 Teppigs?
Because it was a community day as well.
All the bacon.
I have to release at least half of them or put them in Pokemon Home.
Yeah, I've got my home shiny live index, and then I'm trying to make my shiny live index in Pogo as well.
Was it in this one or was it in the other one? I'm gonna find out. What's it guarantee now? Oh,
I thought
still
that was 7 shiny Machops, but it's 6 Machops and a Groudon named Pedon.
Oh, I still have the shiny Galarian Zapdos from that one event. That's the only one I got.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, you're
Just
talking
'cause I
about
want
the. Wait, are you still looking at Pogo? Or are you talking about mainline?
There's all my egg
I was
numbers.
talking about the Sword and Shield event before.
Okay, yeah, you're talking about the battle event. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I never actually did that, and so
I totally
used-
just put all my egg
I
numbers
had
in the
somebody-
chat.
I had somebody trade me one from one of their bot systems.
Yeah.
Just to say I have one in my home decks. I've done that for just a few months here and there, just for completionist sake, until I insert them on with my own original OT if I can. Then I'll replace it. But until then, I'm just using them as like placeholders, so it's fine.
I'm also trying to release any once I get like the shiny that I want that isn't from Go, I just release it and then put the replacement with no Go symbol on it.
Yeah.
Like I got my Swampert from DAs recently, so I just got rid of the Go one I have and then replaced the
Yeah,
regular
that's
one.
most of my most of my home Giffen Lex.
Yeah, I
Most
think
of my home live index doesn't have Go mons
Yeah.
in them, aside from just a couple here and there.
I think it's mostly legend. I think it's only the legendaries that I have the Go Fest ones.
I
Just
have- for
because
some
it's like
reason-
I don't want to deal with all the DAs or
yeah,
soft resets. It's like, well, let's just use the Go, and if for some reason we get around to soft resetting or doing it in DAs or whatever, I can just replace it.
See, I like doing this personally.
The only way that I will accept a Go shiny is if there is no other option.
That's what I
Yeah,
did for
I-
Genesect.
That's another thing.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Genesect is the
like right
prime
now,
example
the
of that.
Galarian birds.
Yeah,
The only
yeah.
way to get them, if
Yep.
'cause unless you missed, you got that event.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's like
Is
how,
fucking Pogo right now.
it's like how
Same for Zamazentenzation.
exactly because
And,
I've
na-
got
and now you're still on my luck. That makes sense. And that.
and that is also the only reason why I'm doing Go Fest this year because it's a Shinazama
I need all the luck.
Because when they first when they
shiny.
first came to raids, I think I did about 20 or so Zacian raids with nothing. And I did about 5 Zamazenta raids and got 2 shinies back to back.
I've done well over 100 Deoxys raids in Pokemon Go and yet to get it shiny.
Dude,
I think I've
it took.
I think I told
Now,
you.
you'll understand part of my hatred then. 119 raids is what it took for me not to get a legendary in Pogo, but a fucking Druddigon. That's why I hate that thing now.
And that's
There's
why
119 for a Druddigon, dude.
For Jettigon?
Druddigon. It wasn't even a legendary. That would have made more sense.
People were livid at me when those Necrozma raids were happening on day 2 of last year's Goat Fest. I got 5 of them. And
I
they're
got
"Shit,
a-
that
that reminds me.
I got a 97 shiny
yeah,
Plasma, which was very nice.
I forgot about that. Last year Go Fest, I worked the entire time.
Oof.
But well, so here's the thing though. I didn't have to serve that day. I was one of the hosts.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm literally sitting there at the host stand clicking on Pokemon, looking with my partner. The other host is watching the door and stuff. So it's like
Yes.
sitting there just clicking. It's like, is it shiny? No. Okay.
That's too good. Give assist points to your partner in crime in that moment.
Right. Like, oh, someone's here. I'm
distracted.
like pushing my phone underneath the computer and stuff to where it can't see it.
Yes.
that's why whenever there's a community day when I work, I'm like, can I have my break at 2 o'clock just so I can do community day?
Right.
Yes.
Alright, you want to know something funny about that though? One of the managers had came up while my phone was out and stuff, partially, and he saw what I was doing. He laughed. He's like, "I'm gonna be in the back playing as well," because he also plays Pokemon Go. The difference is he can't request off a lot of times for stuff like that.
See, those are the people you bond with the most because those moments are just funny.
Right. Let's see. Another manager is actually the reason I have some of the shiny legendaries that I have in Pokemon Go.
Insane.
Because on his days off, he'd take my account on his tablet, in between his account, my account, and his girlfriend's account, we could do basically all the legendaries that were out. It's like, oh, you're gonna go raiding on your day off? Well, I've got to be at work, so take my account with you.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I think it was like 5 days before Christmas. I think I just turned Lucky Friends with somebody, and then like they sent me a whole list of things they want for trade, and 2 of the things on there were Zamazenta and Buzzwole, which is the only ones I had. So I was like, right, we can do that. And they're like, which one do you want to do? I'm like, well, let's go for a Zamazenta. That's quite a recent, at the time, it was quite a recent shiny Pokemon. I was like, okay, let's do that.
Right.
Lucky traded it. I think theirs was like a good 85% or whatever. Mine was Shundo.
Nice.
Nice.
Genders are so good, man.
Yep.
And over the 6-7 years I've been playing Pokemon Go, that was my only Shundo. And still is. And what's even better is I can get the Crown Zamazenta as a Shundo,
Right.
which is going to be great.
You know,
Ancient stuff.
I only
speaking of
have one Shundo.
Yeah, speaking of Shundo stories,
have
when
three.
Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres first got to be shiny in like a raid day and stuff, Articuno raid day, I was with a group and stuff, and I ended up getting a Shundo Articuno. I think it was like Zapdos or Moltres. Yeah, Zapdos was next, if I remember right. The person that was to my left ended up getting a Shundo Zapdos.
I respect that human.
I had that during one of the Registeel raid hours, where I got a shiny. I was like, oh, finally, shiny Registeel. Look to my left. Some person just got a Shundo Registeel. I'm going, really?
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
fun fact. One of my 3 Shundos is a Shundo Registeel.
Yeah, the person that got
Y'all
the
even
Shundo,
get over
Shundo
100?
Zapdos was on my left when I got the Shundo Articuno.
Yeah, it's
The funny part is, on this, Moltres raid day came around. The person that was to the left of them when they got their Shundo Zapdos ended up with a Shundo Moltres.
See, this is what you call paying it forward.
Right. That's what we were joking after that happened. It's like, damn, if only there was another
It-
bird or something. It's like,
One that will never be topped is there was one community day, at least for me. Me and 3 of my IRL friends were traveling around town. What?
BG, what is that? The special BG? Is it like... Oh, the background? I don't understand the backgrounds. Like, they're not cool in my opinion. Like, I feel like there's no reason to have them.
Right up. With the exact same comp CP, all 4 of us got the shiny. Couldn't have scripted that any better.
yeah, I remember riding around for community day, Bagon and stuff. And some of us would go and catch like every Bagon or whatever,
Yeah.
checking IVs and all that. And we ended up, someone caught a Bagon. They're like, hey, the Bagon with this CP is a hundo. Like,
Oh no.
anyone wants a hundo, it's like, go grab it and stuff. I click on every Bagon that was right there and stuff that I hadn't caught yet. I caught one. I didn't think nothing of it at the time. Clicked on
Turned
every
out-
one. I'm
turned
like,
out.
I don't see the CP. Like, must have despawned or something. I'm like, I don't see it. I go checking my stuff later.
Is a hundo.
Turns out I had already caught it because it was shiny for me. And that was all I was doing was catching shinies.
Chat, how do you see if it's a hundo or a shundo or whatever it's called?
You appraise it.
Yeah.
Praise.
No, I mean like in the search tags.
Oh,
Oh,
4-star or 4
yeah,
asterisks.
4-star.
4
Yeah,
asterisks.
4 asterisks.
Yeah, 4 asterisks, yeah.
Or asterisks. Oh, I have a Lapras. Hello. It's not shiny. 2020. Damn.
See,
You're a
even,
COVID hundo.
even with my collection of Hundas, I have, I think, 2 0% IVs, so they're Nundos.
Yeah, I have
Nice.
one.
Speaking
Oh,
of 0%,
I actually have a Shadow Nundo.
I
And
have
I'm
a
sitting there like,
shiny Nundo.
part of me wants to just...
Oh, Team Rocket.
Yeah, I want to purify it, but it's like if I purify it, it's not, it's worthless now.
Yeah.
Let me just get rid of every single one of these ones that I don't need. Because my storage is getting full again. But then GoFest happens soon, so I can expand them. Right. Let's see how many ones I can get rid of here.
I got a rock.
Evans, if you can hear me right now, I am so mad at you. You fact checked me saying my tweet for the stream. I said, give me a shuckle in this friend safari. I meant the safari zone, but you didn't have to point it out. And the worst thing is, the GIF I used is called "This post was fact checked by real cloud game cultist." It was not fact checked. I don't even know who Cloud Gang is. But they did fact check it.
Oh god, I still have so many shiny pop here from that con day. I need to get rid of all of them.
I need to do a bunch of home transfers. I'm just very, very lazy.
The thing I think I tend to do is to be like, right,
Okay.
all the stuff that's Kanto and everything, that can just, you know, go in Let's Go, so it doesn't have that awful go symbol and home like immediately.
True.
Which
I
is
should
why-
probably do that.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and jump out here because I'm gonna get ready to raid out and get ready to go to bed because I still have to get up in the morning for work.
All good, dude.
Enjoy your sleep.
Hey, bye.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, they're gonna get out. This became more fun than what I was anticipating. So I was like, yeah, I'll push stream a little bit longer. I usually stay up till about this time anyway, so I was like, might as well. Like, so you know,
Yay, pushing stream into longer.
right. If my work schedule wasn't as tight as it was, I would do this every day. But I digress.
Yeah,
If
if it wasn't for having to collect eggs offline and stuff, I would do that more on my egg stream.
Yeah,
and
for
stuff.
me, it's just the nature of working 10 hours and only having like 3 by the time I get home to stream. But it's fine. I make do with what I got, so it's fine.
Yeah.
I just
It-
get on bad binges of Balatro.
Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah. You guys have a great rest of the evening. Like I said, I'm gonna go raid out, deal with that shit. So.
Enjoy your sleep.
Oh yeah, I will. Don't you worry.
Bye. Bye, darling.
Sleep, what is that?
Yeah. Right.
We all know what sleep is. I need that.
Yeah, I definitely don't. I was reminded that like a week or two ago when I was doing a raid train, and there's a raffle redemption across the raid train in each person's stream. I got every single one, and one of the hosts was like, "You're not allowed to say that you get sleep since you did this." Like I swear I did though. I came in, I redeemed it, I went to bed, I woke up in 3 hours. And repeat.
Chuckle, I am so sorry. I did not mean to throw mud at you.
No, you meant it. You absolutely meant it.
No.
How dare you?
How dare.
If it was a whooper or something, I would have gladly thrown it.
No.
That actually
He's
reminds me,
ground
maybe
type,
finding
he's
out Chuckle
fine.
At some point. Damn it.
So, yeah, my goal for Go Fest is a Shinization and to get enough Crown Energy for the Zamazenta. That's a minimum goal. As long as I can do that, then I'll be fine.
I just threw mud at everything.
I will not be throwing mud at anything. I am nice to these Pokemon because I'm in their land.
As you just had thrown mud at a Shuckle.
Right?
Listen, it was an accident.
Sure, accident, yeah.
I was trying to hit the Oddish behind it,
Yeah.
and no one said I was good at throwing.
I mean, we throw cups all the time on my channel, so you never know where it's gonna go.
What are you
True.
throwing cups at?
Random people.
Oh,
Sometimes
cool.
they hit me. Sometimes they hit the wall. Sometimes they get boomeranged and hit yourself.
Nice.
It just sounds like a Legend of Zelda moment, honestly.
But I don't know what I was doing. I was resetting the controller so it was easier to press buttons.
Yay, buttons.
What does this button do?
I have to be careful because I realized earlier that my reset button is right under my control stick. And I don't feel like resetting the whole game.
I don't blame you, honestly. Let's get rid of all these pops we don't fucking need. I've like 15 of them. I don't need that many.
You need absolutely 0 of them.
I've already put 3 in home as placeholders when I actually get the ones from either SV or Sword and Shield. And that's all I need.
One of my games went tonight.
Nice. Getting that dark mode going.
No, because then I don't get Larvitar.
No, Larvitar. I take it back. I'm sorry.
But now you may get something nice, like
Golbat.
Yeah, exactly.
Larvitar changes for Golbat.
I retract my statement.
They're both
I have a-
green, you know.
I have a friend of mine that it doesn't matter what he's hunting. If you can find Zubat in the area, he will phase at least twice for Zubat before getting the target.
You don't want to know how many times I faced for Frenzy Farfetch'd.
I love Farf. Sorry.
Go Farfetch.
I think
Actually, still need regular
think I-
Farfetch and one more Galarian Farfetch.
I need
That sounds
both
very
of them.
Same.
far-fetched for you.
Hey. But
Oh, there's Zubat here too? Ew. Yeah.
there we go.
Anyway,
There we go.
I thought
There's the
about
sound
going
board.
and playing it on my actual drums, and that was too much work. Nah, I can do it real quick. Hold up, I'm running. Oh, I got you. There we go. I can't even hear you guys.
I felt like I was in one of those movie theaters where they use the real sound effects.
Oh, Foley art?
Fever dream.
Yeah, probably one of those.
All right, well, I'm stopping at 11.5s.
I'd like to get to 6,000 tonight.
I just want to get to 2,500 tonight, and then I want to go to bed. So does we're not playing Sims 3 or Sims 4 tonight. I don't think I have the mental capacity to go shopping. Oh yeah, I do, but I don't want to.
There's that excuse.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna hop off. Y'all have a great evening. Good luck.
Have a good night.
Night.
Never mind, Chad.
Alright.
I got a video game I gotta buy on Thursday.
What game?
The Trails from Cold Steel.
Ooh,
You know?
never heard of it. I'll be honest.
Me neither.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a JRPG game in a series that I've been playing since like last June.
Fair.
I just started the 5th game of the series, so
That's what I'm saying, Catboy. Shout out to Encounter 14,706, the GOAT of encounters. You know it. It just means he's gonna be shiny.
I want to get a Switch too. Let's get Mario Kart.
Dude, I want to Switch 2 as well. So bad.
I have a Switch too.
I got the Switch too.
I want it. I want it.
Did
I got a Switch 2, and then some genius decided a great idea would be to start doing a Masudara on both the Switch 1 and Switch 2. And so now I'm hunting 10 different Pokemon all at once. It's great.
Very nice.
At least you're doubling efficiency.
Yeah.
Yep.
I played Mario Kart for like a bunch of hours, and then I was like, you know what? I want to play Bellagio for 30 hours too, and Fantasy Life for 30 hours.
Yeah.
And I had not touched Mario Kart in a few days, besides like one race a day, and then getting mad because I lost. As a cow.
At least
Double
you
the
were the
eggs, double the
cow.
suffering.
Oh yeah, I have Fiona eggs in Scarlet I gotta hatch. Maybe it'll be worth the hatch now that the Scarlet and Violet runs.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, BP. I really think when they were sitting in the meeting, trying to decide who's the playable characters were gonna be for racers, someone just said, "Let's make everything a racer."
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And I was just like, "Great idea, done."
It's a very smart idea, honestly.
If
I
I remember
mean-
correctly, they said something about the Moo Moo Meadows meme being the biggest reason why.
Oh,
Moo
I'm
Moo
sure,
Meadows
yeah.
now got playable.
Oh, for sure.
And then I'm sure they were like, "Oh, we're doing this. Why stop there? Let's just add
Right,
literally everything else."
It was in a Mario game. It's now a racer.
It's like we're gonna add a bat, we're gonna add a cow, we're gonna add Spike.
Oh, it doesn't have arms? Too bad.
We're gonna add the fucking sidestepper.
We're gonna add a freaking ostrich.
That one's
What
my
if we add the
favorite.
mole again, but put a thingy on its head?
It's like let's add the mole
sewer
and let's add
gate.
his cousin.
Sewergate mole.
It's like let's not have Boo, but let's have a Peeper instead.
Okay, you can't diss my girl Peepa.
Let's have a plant in a pot.
Well, that one was in Smash, so you kind of have to.
Yeah, Piranha Plant was in Smash.
If you're gonna put him in Smash, you kind of just gotta be like, all right, why isn't he in Mario Kart?
Right.
I think Piranha Plant earned its spot in gaming.
Yeah.
You know, when they added Piranha Plant as a Smash character, one of my coworkers thought I actually worked for Sakurai and stuff because I made a joke to him the day before the direct and stuff because he wanted Waluigi. I'm like, they will add a fucking potted plant as a Mario rep before they add Waluigi as a playable character. Then they announced it as a DLC fighter. He's like, do you fucking work for them? It's like, no,
Yeah.
I was being a smartass.
Yes, I work for Nintendo.
I wish I worked
may I
for
help you?
Nintendo.
Nintendo, if you want to work with me, just telling you I do it for free. Except I would like money.
Okay.
Disability may pay the bills right now, but it does not pay the bill that my Switch 2 gave me.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
Nintendo sponsor me.
Please, I'm begging you.
Please. Please sponsor a little old me.
I think my Mario Kart hours, my Mario Kart World hours, are already quite a lot.
My dad works for Nintendo.
Well, I only have one character missing, and then I've got everything. Because I've got
What
all the
one?
costumes. I'm missing the bat, of all things.
Oh, that was one of the ones I had to get last two. I had to do the stupid 2-player mode for it. Because I got real mad.
Yeah, do you want to know how many Mario Kart World hours I've got? Even though the
A
game's
lot.
been out for like 2 to 3 weeks. About 80 hours.
Oh my god. I'm about to check my hours, don't I? Hello, Switch.
Yeah, it's exactly 80 hours. But don't worry, Pokemon Sword is approaching 2,000.
25 hours.
Yeah, that's just over 3 times.
I thought I played it for way more. Then again, what I usually do is I end up falling asleep playing Fantasy Life and waking up playing it for a bit and then forgetting about everything else.
I think I know why.
It's
I
so
have
good.
I think I know why I have 80 hours, because I tried to perfect the Sky High Sunday time trial just to get it sub 2 minutes.
Oh, I looked at time trials for a minute. I was like, no. No, not for me.
What's
No,
my
thank you.
fastest time on Sky High Sunday? Because I know it's pretty quick. Now I've got to find it. Hold on.
Oh no, I threw mud again. At 2 shekels this time.
So
They're gonna get mad at you
Right.
Honestly,
if they're
they
not
should.
already.
my
I kind of deserve
record-
it.
My record on Sky High Sunday is 1 minute 59.397,
Oh my god.
and the world record is 1 minute 56.391. So they're beating me by just a little over 3 seconds.
Damn. Oh no, I threw mud at another one. I'm not actually trying to. I'm trying to make all the buttons say run, and I accidentally 3 of them go over to bully the poor thing and put mud. I don't like it. I don't like this game anymore.
Now I'm trying to get sub 2 minutes in Airship Fortress, and the closest I've got there is 2 minutes 2 seconds. What else? I can tell you right now, I'm not beating Bowser Castle on record. That's just not happening. Is there actually any ones I could beat?
I originally was going for like the 9999 rank in like BP or whatever points it's called in online. And then everyone started getting mean and knockout. I was like, you know what? Screw y'all. I want this Moo is leaving. Moo can't take this much bullying.
Well, that's a big time gap. Jesus, I just checked the world record on Meadows. It's like over half a second faster than the second place.
I thought you were saying that the actual speed run was over half a second. I was like, how is that possible?
No. So second place is 1 minute 58.1, and then first place is 1 minute 57.5.
Oh,
That's very quick.
second place person got to be so upset.
I wonder what the Rainbow Road one is. Oh god, it's nearly under 4 minutes.
Did Mario Kart World introduce a new Rainbow Road?
Yes.
It's the longest in the series.
Is it
I
good?
love it.
I'd say it is. It's kind of like a mashup of every single Rainbow Road.
Oh,
in
cool.
certain sections.
I would say it's probably the second best Rainbow Road.
What, Wii's first or something?
No, absolutely not.
No, not Wii.
Nope.
N64.
No, it's DS. I like DS Rainbow Road. It has a soft spot for me.
I don't remember that one, I'll be
I
honest.
love how we're all just saying different ones. We're like, this one's the best.
I just like all of them. I have no preference.
I like 200cc on the SNES one. I like watching people go crazy.
Yeah, it's like I'll go to play Mario Kart and it's like you can pick whatever track you want. I pick Rainbow Road.
Yes.
I like now
Like,
in
just
Mario
like that
Kart
one, but I
World,
want that one.
you can choose like the road going up to the map too. Like in a
Oh,
friend lobby,
yeah.
it'll give you like 4 options, but then you can press plus, go
Oh
to
my
anywhere you want on
gosh.
the map, and then it'll give you like the option to choose from going from one part of the track to the other.
Okay, wait. I have a very specific question that maybe none of y'all will answer or be able to answer. But in Mario Kart 8, if you are on an online, like with friends, and you stop moving, it'll disconnect you from the lobby. Does that still happen?
I think.
Dang it. Dude, you can't play Mario Kart online. It's so upsetting.
You are absolutely correct. We tried our best to do it though.
We did, and it failed, unfortunately. It was fun, though.
It was a good try.
Yeah.
Then we just went to hunting in Arceus.
Yeah. We need to put or they need to put a setting in there that makes it so you don't kick someone for not moving.
Or just be able to drive and drink at the same time.
Well, that's not allowed. That's illegal.
Yeah.
Turn on auto acceleration.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, like a few days ago I was playing. I randomly looked in the settings because I was bored. And I realized I can make it so when I eat the food I don't transform or change skin. And I was like, that's the only reason I'm playing Moo Moo Meadows Cow. Because I want to be Toadette, Ice Cream, and Peach without changing outfits. But now I like playing as the cow. I've grown attached.
I should
Me and my
want
Moo
to
Moo
play as
sister
the
are
cow because I'm beefy, but I really want to play as the ostrich.
Oh, I think it's so funny just looking at the conch door.
Exactly.
Okay, chat, 100 more and then then it's bedtime. Why did I throw mud at this one? I'm so sorry. Chuckle. If you want a restraining order against me, I agree.
I agree.
I agree to the restraining order because I've been pissing myself off too. I'm
that a
sitting here trying to
sneeze?
figure out plus 10 is.
Plus 10?
Yeah.
Oh, I threw
Just
a ball.
after
Dang
ten.
it. First ball I've thrown.
Me with all my games saying there's 30 balls left except the one saying 29.
Bless you. Bless you.
Okay.
Less.
And bless your shiny luck as well.
Well, thank you. I'm totally just hatching eggs in Sword and Shield right now. Might as well. I've got stuff in this game I still need to shiny hunt.
I'm just doing raids and Scarlet.
Nice. What kind of raids? Just like looking around for raids?
Just just going around doing anything that's a level 4 or 5
Candies?
or 4 or higher. Excuse me. Yeah, just doing for candies and if I can find some
Herbs.
bottle caps, would be nice.
Nice.
And Beefy probably still needs the shiny gimme goal over there.
Dude, they announced the Pokemon Go is releasing Shiny Gimme Goal, and I actually crashed out. I was so upset.
Well, see, here's the thing though. It's not like you could get it in Pokemon Go and just move it to
Can't
home.
get a treasure chest one.
Yeah,
Right?
it's not-
Yeah, I think what I'll probably do is get one from Pokemon Go,
Mhm.
and then get one from Scarlet and Violet, and then evolve one. Because I don't want to hunt 2 Gimme Goals, so I might as well get one easy and then one hard.
Well, the problem is though, the Pokemon Go is going to be a costume one.
It's a costume one?
Yeah, it's a costume.
Okay, I'll remove the costume. I don't care.
You can't remove the costume.
You can put it in home and it'll remove the costume, right?
No.
No, that's why my Poke.
You're telling me you
Box
can't even
is
move
full.
it to home?
Nope.
I hate Niantic! I hate it so much!
Well,
Actually,
actually,
it's almost not
Niantic
Niantic.
doesn't own the game anymore.
Good! Jeez.
Still hate them, but
It's Scopely now that you've got to hate on.
Well, they didn't do this event, did they?
Yeah.
They did?
Yeah.
I'm crashing out again.
Yeah, they're the ones that operate the game now.
Alright, just let
I
me
thought
be
you guys
happy
taken
that
into operation
Farfetch is
until
in
next
sleep
year.
now.
What?
I thought that didn't take into operation until next year.
No, it's taken into operation now.
Oh. Maybe that's why I haven't seen a shiny lately.
Right.
Monopoly fucking Go.
Hey, bitter herb.
Honestly, probably the same. Scopely heard me constantly dogging on them, and when they're gonna take over the game, that they're like, you know, we're just gonna turn off the shinies for you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why this reminded me of it. Probably because Monopoly Go has a lot of ads I see. But I've been watching YouTube on my TV for a bit because it's easier. And I get a lot of ads. I have to sit for like a minute or two of ads, usually every 10 minutes.
I
It's
think
annoying.
YouTube's
But-
updating their ad thing.
Oh, it's horrible. On TV especially.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them right now, I'm gonna make a tweet about it once I see it again and like take a video of it. But it's of one of those PK Hex like services bots.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, can you advertise that on YouTube?
I've seen a few of those before, but I haven't seen one in a while.
Like it's a whole ass commercial with
Mhm.
like being like, it has the Pokemon Center music, and it's just like, do you want this Charizard for $5? How about $10 if we make it shiny?
Yeah. It's probably
Oh.
not allowed. You can report it next time.
Oh yeah, probably.
They're very lenient about like who can advertise just because like they get paid for it.
Oh yeah, I
Right.
heard in America it was bad for political ads on every little thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of like whatever you want to do for advertisements on YouTube. Like people upload like full 30-minute videos for an advertisement.
Oh my god, yeah. A few nights ago, because I fall asleep to YouTube videos, I was just falling asleep, and then randomly
Oh yeah,
this
you can
whole
talk
like
about
$20 Dora the Explorer episode pops up, and I'm trying to fall asleep to it. I'm like, why is Dora here? This is
it.
a Sims video.
She just wants to explore.
She can explore her own mind. It's bedtime.
Who's hyped for the shiny racing tournament?
Me.
Yeah.
Me, I'm gonna win.
No, I'm gonna win.
Ready to lose.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna win, and then I'll probably end up losing in like the
First round?
third round again.
I didn't get to do it last year, so I'm hoping I can do something this year.
Right?
I'm here for a long time, not a good time,
Yeah.
as the saying says.
I feel like I'm gonna be a slight under. I haven't done that many shiny races,
That's okay.
and my
Yeah,
track
DP
record is kind of okay.
You know what I thought of though yesterday?
Hmm.
The defending champ isn't gonna be in this year.
Who won last year?
Sog. Didn't Sog win last year?
Yes. Is he not doing it this year?
I didn't see him sign up.
I should know if he's signed up. Let me check.
I didn't see. And I think like him and Sammy both got stuff going on.
Yeah, I know they've been busy a lot.
Yeah.
Well, we still have past champs going in.
Yeah. I think what Frankie.
Addison Page.
Frankie
Frankie's-
and Chloe are past champs.
Yeah, I didn't see Chloe sign up either.
Sog's not signed up. Let's see. Frankie is signed up. And I can't find Chloe. Hold up. There we go. Chloe's not signed up. Yeah.
I have a lot of experience with this as I do a podcast with Gibbons, actually. We've done like a podcast episode like almost every week, besides a few that we've had to skip, and then other stuff happens. And we go for the same Pokemon together. Like, example, one was Vanillite, or the first episode was Vanillite. One was Odd Egg, specifically. One was Arceus Resets. I don't know who chose that one, but it shouldn't have happened. Then there was... It's meant to be Tachirisu next week. And we always make it a little fun race out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I
honestly, I'm
usually win.
interested to see what the brackets look like.
Yeah, right now it's 35 people. It'd be nice if we could get to 48, but that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I think it'd be nice, but I think there's like 51 members of Team Yellow.
No,
so
we're in the 60s, I think.
are we in the 60s?
I thought so.
I can't math.
Let me check.
I don't know. I can't math.
I can check right now. Actually.
I'm checking. No.
Yeah, I can't math
It's 61.
sometimes.
Boom.
Okay, 61. I knew I couldn't math.
I beat you to it. Haha.
Did Gibbons sign up? If not, I'll yell at him.
I
saw
can
it
check.
didn't sign up.
I believe so. Let
Yeah,
me
I think
see.
like practically all the new members signed up.
Which is good, because that's kind of the point.
Right.
Gibbons did sign up, yes.
Good. I was gonna yell. He just DM'd me. Oh. I'm going to reply to him later, but that's Tifa. podcast episode.
Yeah, so I think I've done, what, like 4 shiny races?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's 4 shiny races. 2 were in Legends Arceus and 2 were in Sword and Shield.
Oh shit, that's another thing. Like, what shiny races are people gonna end up coming up with and doing for the
Mhm.
tournament?
So I lost the Mienfoo race, I lost the Hisuian Season race. I
But
won
I-
a map, I won a map quest shiny.
I've done some map quests with Matt and Supa,
Mhm.
so
Yeah.
I would love to do one for the shiny racing tournament. I'd be down for that.
That's fun.
I've
I
also
just remember
won-
last year because it's like the top half was doing like map quests and various stuff like that. The bottom half of the tournament, alright, we're hunting this Pokemon lowest encounters wins.
Yeah. Well, that's usually what I do, but I'd be
Bo-
open
bottom
for a
half-
map quest.
The bottom half was we simplified the everything on it. The top half was the ones that like doing all kinds of weird, intricate hunts.
Well,
And I think, what was the other one? The other one I won was a Masuda race. Actually, I won a Masuda race.
uh,
I was racing for Sunburn for Fungus and Sword and Shield. I think I got like a dirty eggs or something.
usually we just try to allow up to 2 weeks per round. But I think because we're starting later than we usually do, we might have to like speed it up a little bit. I might try to say like 2 weeks, but the sooner we get it done, the sooner we can go on to the next round, and like we can start the next round early if everyone's done.
Yeah.
I don't know. But like with this many people, it's like some people are busy.
Right.
We try.
It's like I kind of liked when it was like a week, just because I did notice, and I think Sammy had said so. Like a lot of times they'd take like the first week to decide what their hunt was.
Yeah.
Some people.
And
We
no
might-
choice. You're all hunting Magikarp. You're
Yeah.
welcome.
We might try to do like the first few rounds are 1 week, just to get it
They might
started.
choose different methods as well. Like they might do like, oh, we're going to do a chain fishing method or a horde method or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Shuckle. I did not mean to throw mud at you.
You gotta
Bloom,
stop
Oddish.
doing that.
Bloom, Oddish, and Diglett. Okay.
I
Next.
feel like if it was a chain fishing race,
A chain fishing race would be kind of fire.
Mhm.
but I feel
I did a
like
chain fishing episode of the podcast and I cried.
to make that chain fishing race more interesting, it would be the phase.
It'd be what?
It had to be the target and not a phase,
Yeah.
just to make it a bit more interesting.
Yeah, if I had a way to actually record that.
Yeah, I wish as well.
Yeah, that's the only reason. I'm probably gonna do a bunch of Switch ones.
Right.
Well, one thing that we've had to keep in mind while we were making the rules for it was that now that the Switch 2 is out, like for each person or for each like set of opponents, they make their own rules, but they have to be fair. Like one person, it can't be like one person has charm, one person doesn't have charm, because it's not fair. But now we have to
Right.
consider like Switch 1 versus Switch 2. Like you can't do Scarlet
Right.
and Violet. One person's on Switch 1, one person's on Switch 2. I mean,
technically you could.
you can,
Me and
to be
Edmonds
clear.
did
You can.
Tommy.
It is completely up to the opponents, so you are welcome to
can't-
do that, but it is unfair.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
Depending on what the race is, I remember I think it was like Cheesecake and someone did a Quaxley Masuda race. Like that would be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because there
There's
wouldn't be that much difference.
Yeah, there's not really much. Honestly, there's no real difference.
Yeah, I think Masuda would be fine, but I'm more talking like walking around and running around and finding shinies is a
Yeah.
big difference.
Outbreak.
Yeah,
Outbreaks.
like most shinies in this many sandwiches.
And it's like, well, this person's seeing way more encounters. It's like,
Yeah.
I would say maybe make them be in the same lobby, because when Gibbets and I did it in the same lobby, like we were both in the same like
yeah.
union room or what it's called.
Mhm.
He was the host of it, and I noticed I did not find many shinies. I found a shiny Joltik, and he found a shiny Minun, which is what I wanted. It's the only reason we went there.
Oh, don't even get me started with mine. That thing is a pain in the butt to see. It is so bad.
I love him so much, but it's not fair when I don't get it.
I shouldn't say nothing considering I got mine by Masuda, so it wasn't that hard.
I had a mining outbreak, so I did that, and I was like, right, let's just try and spot it. And I tried to look, I'm like, I can't see it in this lighting. I nearly went blind that day.
I don't even know how I saw the Joltik. I think I was just giggling about how it runs, and then it ran into me.
I think I got a Joltik in the wild, but it's like I'd just gotten out of the picnic and noticed there was 16 spawns right there. Saved the game. It's like, all right, let's run up close to all of these fucking Joltiks, see which one's shiny.
One of you are the culprit.
Right. It's like we're just gonna start killing all these Joltiks right here.
That's honestly how I found my tandem shine. I was like, right, I'm
Just-
just gonna kill a bunch of them. I'm not even gonna do the kill. I'm just gonna get on with it and just see what happens. Then it wasn't even the first wave in. I got a shiny. I'm like, oh, okay.
Bring in Beth the Cloth. And Cloth just runs after everyone. The claws.
Cloth was my first shiny hunt, and during that hunt, I got 3 shiny Naclees before I got Cloth.
Dang.
Ooh. I have a couple shiny
I
Cloths.
still
but I
need
was like,
2 more shiny.
Which was
Necklace.
just enough for a living text as well. So I'm quite pleased I only got 3, no more than 3.
I probably run from so many of them because I'm so bad at seeing little differences like that. Unless Revavroom stops and goes, I'm not killing this. It's probably either despawned or got killed. Okay, Chad said 2,500, but I already went over 2,500. Now we're going to 2,600 because I want to try a little more for one more shackle.
Yeah, my goal was 6,000 tonight, and I'm over that, so I'm just kind of going until I'm ready to stop. See how far I can get over.
I'm still doing Friend Safari. I'm at 175 encounters right now.
What is it's 512 in Friend Safari?
I think it's a little bit more than that, so no chance.
580 something? I don't know.
Probably 580.
Oh no, wait, is it Masuda odds 683?
Probably.
It might be that.
It's probably 683.
Not googling this.
Right.
Because I don't believe it's 512. Unless you
Reddit, what do you have to say?
Unless you have a chart. But I don't have a chart. It's not
512.
Yeah, 512.
Let's go.
With either way,
I'm a genius.
I don't think Charm goes into effect. And
It should go into effect. I don't know why I wouldn't.
I don't know either. I'm just going off what Reddit people say, and Reddit never lies.
Reddit never lies.
The charm doesn't affect the Safari Zone odds.
The Friend
Yeah,
Safari
Friend
odds?
Safari doesn't seem like it affects it.
What? That's crazy. Why? I mean, I guess it's already pretty low, but come on.
Mm-hmm. It's probably why.
But that just seems like petty. I mean,
Mhm.
Me, Eddie? No. Now I want to do a friend safari hunt. I'll have to look at what's in there.
I got
Friends-
so lucky with Friend Safari. It was ridiculous.
Do a friend safari for the shiny race.
That's
I don't-
cool, actually. I wouldn't mind that.
It'd be a lot of work to set up, but I could technically. I don't have a camera that can go like, right in front of me and just have my screens on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think this was during. Yes, it was during the last.
Yeah,
month
same-
When I was going for Zerkatron.
Same for me. It's like I don't have a separate kind of camera to just have in front of
No,
2DS.
I don't.
I'm really using my phone as like my VTuber models one.
Mhm.
And then when I did like a Lego building stream once, I used another phone for it.
Mhm.
Oh, I could do that, but that's a lot of work. I don't want to do that. Plus, my desk is a mess. But I could clean my desk. No, that's a lot of work. Plus, I have no clue where I want to put my 3 Burmy plushes. The most important things in the world.
I still need a Burmy. I've got Wormadam from a tree, and I've got Motham. I don't have a Burmy though.
I think everyone needs a Burmy in their life.
Yeah, I don't have any of the Burmy line shiny.
Everyone needs
think
a
I have
Burmy
one
in their
shiny.
life.
But it's okay. I got 3 plushy ones, and they are enough for me. Chat, if you're wondering why I'm not using the repel, it's because I'm lazy and I'm so close to 2,600. I ain't wasting no repel. I only have like 900 left. I need to keep them all.
Okay. Spamming A.
8-button
There we go.
simulator. The only 8-button simulator I support is that one Mario Party minigame. Where you hit the hammer. You spam
Yeah.
the hammer and it makes all the thwomps go.
Oh god, the domination minigame. No.
Flashbacks.
My high score is at about 100. But I want
Mine's, up.
higher.
Mine's about 109.
Fight me.
No, because my hand will hurt, and I don't want that.
Honestly, same. Why instead of shinies, we just go for who can do the best at Mario Party minigames?
I mean, you're welcome. Listen, the rules of the shiny race are set up by the opponents. So if for some reason you decided to just go at it in Mario Party, we would accept that.
I got a shiny badge in Mario Party.
I feel that'd be a good way to decide what your target is for the race. Fastest
Well-
button spam decides the target for the race.
Technically, the target doesn't have to be the same if the odds are the same.
Exactly.
Like, you could Masuda for 2 different mons.
Right.
Generally, people will go for the same thing, but you don't have to.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's easier to just go for the same thing.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. but you don't have to.
Yeah.
No, I did not want to catch that. No, get out of the
think
ball.
All,
Get out
all
of the
my
ball.
races last year were us hunting the same thing,
Mm-hmm.
and that's
Oh, brr.
I think other than the blip bug, I think it was just about any of the my opponents were the ones that basically chose. Like Britt noticed that I needed Lunatone and Solrock, and she's like, "Well, let's hunt Lunatone. Here's a spot that you can have that 2 of them spawn all the time." And then Swamp, I heard him on stream once that he wanted to hunt Binnacle for a shiny race.
Mm-hmm.
So when me and him faced each other, I'm like, let's just hunt Binnacle. Fuck it. You want to
Yeah.
hunt you Binnacle? Let's do that. And I think I faced Sog next, and Solrock just happened to be on his bingo board. It's like, I just did Lunatone 2 races ago. Let's do
Let's
Solrock
complete it.
here.
I caught a second whooper. No.
Charmsy, how many encounters are you getting an hour?
A lot.
I don't count past 2 seconds, but I'm playing. I have 10 game.
I know, I'm watching you. I'm like, oh my gosh.
It's usually way worse because I have the repel on usually,
Yeah.
but I'm just real lazy right now. So I just haven't turned the repel on.
I think that's why I didn't do like radar hunting in BDSP for the longest time, because I was just too lazy to be like, right, I've done like 2 of them and it was a pain to do. I'm not doing it again. Did Madar, and I'm like, I got 18 shinies from. Okay, cool.
I got 1 shiny from Madar. I was happy.
One of my
least-
shinies from Madar was a full-on dunce bust.
I got to contribute. That was my goal.
But you contribute to the right team.
Do it.
Yeah, which team won?
Not the team that I contributed to.
But my team, the 17 team.
Ah,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I was on full sin 40, so I kind of had to contribute to them.
What was my lowest chain that wasn't a full-on shiny? I think it was Nidorina. Because that was only a chain of 5. Which still blows my mind.
Oh, I don't know how much this goes for the question about how many encounters I get an hour. Right now I have gotten Oh, that's a lot of random struggles.
You got what?
1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, exactly 2,600. I've done about, I'd say 5 to 6 hours of hunting. I've gotten to 2,600 struggles.
That's, yeah, okay. It's about 500 an hour.
Yeah, around a little less or a little more.
Yeah.
No, don't throw him.
Bruh.
Oh wait, it's that coughing and oddish. Never mind.
Oh, wait. You have 10 games, not 5. No, 5 hours. Yeah, sorry, I was right. 500 an hour.
Thank you, math. I do not know math.
It's the one thing I'm good at.
You still have time. Do you want to leave the safari zone? No. I meant yes. Don't know why I'm walking all these games out when I'm only going to be saving 1.
Are they all connected to the same controls?
Yeah.
Alright, there we go. I had to go put Ravens in jail on this stream.
I got a call. I got to see the menu, and the first thing I got is Bookie Gear calls from 1 from Chad, 4 from Chad, Rena, Ian, Perry, and Alfred. Why does everyone want to hang out with me? Do they say the same thing? Chad, I'm using you as questioning. Good evening, Kimura. It's me, Chad. Are you awake? No. Professor Oak used to be a trainer a long time ago. I don't want to battle? No. Do you know Kurt, the Pokeball Kurt? No. I want to talk about Professor Oak. Why are you so into talking about old people? Chad, I'm... He either wants to talk about the elderly or fight me. I don't wanna
That's
do
me.
either.
That's how my personality is.
Honestly, same. Yeah, chat, it's 22:51, aka 10:51. It's bedtime. So I'm gonna like end stream. I'm gonna leave call now.
10:51.
End stream.
Wait, what time
Yeah.
zone are you in?
80T, I think it would be. Atlantic Daylight or time or whatever.
Oh, what country is that?
Can't like
Are you in
the
Canada?
maritime. Yeah, maritime.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I think of Eastern being the furthest time in North America, and I'm like, wait, 10?
I was thinking to myself, the only way that could be happen is if daylight savings happen for the US first.
Yeah.
Where between the
Yeah, I'm gonna head off and get some sleep.
All right.
It was fun hanging out.
Have a good night, Charmsy. Thanks for joining.
Night, Chomsy.
Night night. Night night.
What's up, Joyful Jack?
300 Friend Safari encounters.
You're at 300. Go till you get a shiny.
Alright.
I'm at 204 right now.
No in till shiny? Okay.
Gaming, how's your luck going?
I've not found anything that I'm looking for. I did find a bitter herba, but
Nice.
around, not really doing much.
I asked that forgetting that you're not shiny hunting right now.
Not trying to hunting right now. Tomorrow, yes.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be doing my eggs tomorrow. That'll be fun. If you
What'd you win, Joyful Jack? Tired, yeah. Sorry, what'd you
some
say?
of them are aren't bad, and then there's Pineco.
I need to decide whether I'm gonna do my shiny Nuzlocke in Scarlet or my SBQ in Brilliant Diamond. I haven't decided which one to do.
Both.
Oh shoot, that would be terrible. The thing is I could do that because they're on separate switches. But I don't think my brain can handle that.
I'll come over and do the other one for you.
Nice, let's go. It's not like you're that far away.
If only you were going to do Go Fest.
I know.
And I was talking with my manager and stuff with GoFest, because during Go Tour for the rank pass thing,
Mm-hmm.
they doubled the points on Go Tour. So I told them if they do that again for Go Fest, hatching eggs, you're gonna go through that rank pass quick.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now it's 250 points, which is about 2.5 ranks per egg hatch. And you can essentially get 10 ranks each day. Right now.
Dang.
It's like if they double it, that'd be 500. So you'd get 5 rank ups every egg you hatch at that point.
Jeez.
Yeah. I pretty much walked around
Multitasking is so real, dude. I'm so many games right now. It's so much is happening. I'm just trying to lock in. Yeah, Go Fest. I still don't know if I'm gonna do it yet. I haven't bought it.
ready from that. And because of that, I'm like, well, I don't have to catch as many Pokemon now.
Nice.
Like I'm sitting there catching all the Pokemon, trying to hatch an eggs and stuff as well. Once I reached the max amount I could do for the day, it's like, all right, well, time to take my ball and go home for the day. Can't do any more on this Go Pass, so.
My DS is in the red, but it's plugged in, which means this thing's too old and it's dying quicker than it's charging.
Oh shit.
Which means, do I stop for the night and just let it charge?
Probably.
I'll hunt on the other 3 for the rest of the night, and then, yeah. I don't want to do 3, I'd rather do all 4, but, I mean, what are you gonna do? Let's just let it charge.
Madison Page, lay down.
Bought the ticket and passed. There goes my cafe money. How much is Go Pass? It's the Go Fest Pass, 15?
Yeah.
That's
It's
so
15.
much, dude.
And then I don't know how much the deluxe is, but
There's a deluxe?
yeah, cause if you buy the the ticket for Go Fest, it comes with the Go Pass and stuff, as well as all the Go Fest stuff. Like how Go Tour had a pass deal.
So
And then there's a
it's
deluxe-
$15 for the pass and then more for something else?
Yeah, it's $15 for the ticket, and the ticket will just give you a Go Pass, or I think the Go Pass is regularly included. I don't fucking know.
Dude, they better not make me pay for 2 things. Like,
I don't know. I don't remember shit much. I just know one of the things has a gold bottle cap
mm-hmm.
and stuff, which will basically allow you to actually train one Pokemon for Pokemon Go now.
Hyper training looks dumb.
It is.
Like, what's
And you can
the
only
point?
do one Pokemon.
That's so dumb.
Oh, look, Samir's doing a Stack Attack DAs. If I needed Stack Attack, I'd totally jump in there.
I have a reason. What's your reason, Jack? So there are 2, apparently. Oh my gosh. You know what? Maybe I boycott and just don't even do Go Fest. So greedy.
Well, it's Scopely. What do you expect?
Yeah.
Mantic's probably saying, yeah, and y'all thought y'all wanted this.
Yeah, exactly.
And Antic's sitting there like, oh, y'all thought we were bad with the microtransactions and paywall stuff?
Just
Here, we found
wait.
you a company that's worse than us.
Yeah. I should get off soon, but I don't really want to.
That's always good, isn't it?
Yeah. No, because sometimes I'm shiny hunting and I'm like, yeah, I think I'm done for the night. But when it's Safari Week, I'm like, I gotta get my encounters in.
I was like,
Which-
like for me, it's like I'll be streaming and it's like all right, well, we're done for the day. And stuff. This is fun. It's like I'm tired. I'm done. I don't want to shiny hunt anymore. 2 minutes after I end stream and stuff, I'm just sitting there in my chair. Fuck, I'm bored now.
Well, yeah, no, for Safari Week, I'd probably would end stream and then keep going off stream.
Yeah,
But when I'm off stream, I can like watch a movie or something, you know?
right. Me and a buddy of mine ended up watching the second Pirates of the Caribbean yesterday.
Nice. The amount of payment made me cry a lot. Wait, so how much is it for both things? It's $15 for the ticket, and then what?
And
Another
then
five
20
or
bucks for the deluxe.
You're kidding.
Yeah,
35 bucks?
yeah.
Ah, I hate it here.
Well, there's a lot of good things in the deluxe. So, like, literally, rank 1 is half egg distance.
That I just don't. That's not worth it. Maybe I'm just broke, but that is not worth it to me.
Oh, I'm definitely broken. I definitely don't see me buying the deluxe. Yeah.
I do get paid tomorrow, which is nice.
Yay, payday.
Woohoo!
I mean, if I worked today, I would get paid tomorrow, but because I didn't work and I just went home, I don't get nothing tomorrow. Unless people give me cash, and then I technically made something.
Yours was 17 bucks for both? That's not as bad as 35. Like, it's still... I still probably wouldn't... That's so much, dude. What's up, Crypto?
Jack, that's both the GoFest ticket and the deluxe version.
I think that's what they were saying. Maybe not, though. I don't know.
Yeah, that might just be for just the ticket.
Yeah. Although I guess it depends on the economy of the country you're in, right? Like, things are probably just priced very differently. Like they said they're doing it in Belgium, I think.
Yeah, I know there's one, I forget which country it was that people usually go to buy Pokecoins with, but
Oh, interesting.
yeah.
Yeah, Crypto, what the heck? Why are you stealing my Darkrai? What was up with that, dude? We made we made a deal. We made a deal. I got a shiny Bulu today too for what, Dynamax Adventures? Mine is both GoFest ticket and the pass, the one with the gold bottle cap. And no, it's not from Belgium, believe me. It's also crazy expensive there. Oh, weird. Huh, I don't know then. My luck popping. Nice, must be nice. Okay. I just need to set a number and say that I'm ending there.
And didn't you already do that?
No, I'm the only one who hasn't been doing that.
Oh, okay.
He did say initially 6,000.
No.
Yeah,
No,
That
you
is-
guys
that is
misheard
true.
me. You misheard
That
me.
is true,
I
Gaming.
said my goal for tonight is 6,000, but I will keep going if I get there. I never said I was ending at 6,000. I just said what my goal was.
That's where we're going with.
Unlike all these other quitters who stop when they hit their goal. Nah, I gotta keep going.
Now wait a minute. I only stop when I run out of eggs that I collect.
Sounds like you're a quitter. I don't know.
It sounds like Game Freak should let me collect eggs as we hatch, like I could in all the other King generations.
That too.
It'd make the roulettes a lot more interesting and fun too. And it's like, look, we got a shiny. All right, no, let's just remove that Pokemon here, add this Pokemon here, and away we go.
Gaming Inc. Crypto says hi.
What's up, Crypto? Sorry, I was chat's on my screen. I'm just not even paying attention.
No, you're good.
What's up, Crypto?
We're in the Team Yell Discord. These are all Team Yell members.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think I'm in there. Oh, I don't think we're in a call for anybody to join. I think only members can join, right?
Yeah, I think that one, this one, the only members can join.
Hello,
I
Team
think
Yell
only
members.
members.
I mean, we had a bunch of people in here earlier, 6 or 7 or something like that.
Yeah, there's like 7 of us.
That was cool.
Mhm. I
You
have
want
a
to know
fuck
the
ton of tabs open on Twitch right now. Just now looked and noticed that.
Wait, what?
I've got a bunch of tabs open on Twitch.
Oh.
Just because it's like, I have 7 tabs open right now.
I had tabs open for everyone who was streaming and was in the call, but I think everyone who was in the call and streaming ended.
Yeah, I typically keep a tab open for every Team Yell.
Yeah, I try,
Maybe
but
that's
again,
live
my
when I do that.
computer's terrible.
I mean, I only ever do that when I'm not live. When I'm live, I only have like 1 person tabbed open.
Wait, Red's Revival is live? Bro's back?
Yep.
Since
Yeah, Brett ended
when?
up, he came back and streamed, I think it was either Saturday or it might be yesterday.
Dude, if he comes back consistently, he's got to rejoin. He was in the freaking first wave.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, wasn't he a former member at some point?
Yeah, but he had to stop for a while.
Yeah, I think I...
Oh, Matt! Thanks for the raid. Why are you live? What happened to quitting?
He didn't quit. I've been watching him stream. By the
Dude,
way. He's up on my stream.
Me and Supa go on and off. Every time Matt says he stopped streaming, we're like, he'll be back in a couple months.
And he usually is.
Yeah. How was stream, Matt? I saw you were playing Roblox or something. That's why it's like, we don't want to give Matt like special treatment and like let him stay in the stream when he says he's quitting. Or sorry, let him stay on the team when he's quitting. But we know he'll be back, so like sometimes we're like, should we wait?
Did he leave the team again?
Yeah. Sometimes we have to like clear up the team of like inactive members, people who don't stream anymore, and like most of the time if they come back to streaming, we'll add them back. That's happened a couple times, but
Yeah, I think the only people that I've seen that had to like actually apply back was Spence and Doomsday, but
well, okay.
But I noticed
They applied, but like that was more of a formality. Like we asked them to apply so that we could remember and like have their names down, but
yeah, I think Spence was like, it was just a formality that all he had to do was that. But like, those were both also name changes since they were last.
No, Spence changed his name while he was on the team.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Matt wouldn't have rated you if I hadn't said anything. What? Wow. I see how it is. I see how it is. After everything I've done, which is like not much, but I came and visited you, Matt. Come on. Bro stayed at my house. A year ago. How does that make you feel, Matt? It was like, what, like 14, 15 months ago? Because I stayed with you so I could audition for a drum corps, and now drum corps are going now. So, it was a little over a year ago. Thank you for the sub, Matt. Feels like forever ago. Well, over a year. I feel like that's a long time. Oh, we don't have to do Lameway because I already have the camera set up. There we go. Look at that. We can just do it normally. Not Lameway. Let's go. Let me get this thing. Any energy guesses?
Fighting.
Fighting. I'll go with water.
Water. Oh.
Ah, we'll both go water. It's fine. Dark.
Lame.
Everyone go water. Everyone go water. All right, let's see. It is... It's dark. All right, Matt. All right. Here, hold up. Let me turn off the filter because I do apply a filter for the DS. But let's see. Oh, here we go. Now we can see. Here we go. Let's do it. We got Horsey. Qfint. Oh, that's cute. Zubat. Wow, what was I going to say? Eevee. Janine's Secret Art. Oh, gosh. Xerosic? Xerosic's Machinations? What the heck is the name of this card? Hello?
I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce that dude's name.
Xerosic's Machinations is what I'm going to go with. Ooh,
Go-Goat, not even trying to.
Oh, you got a Go-Goat?
And it's marked.
Nice.
Congrats.
That's a sick card. Whoa. It's like reflective everywhere. That's cool. Reverse Zubat. No way. Let's go. We're so back. Hollow Zoroark. Whatever. We got a reverse Zubat. Thank you again for the sub. That's Shrouded Fable.
Ah.
I don't do TCG anymore. I really just do TCG Pocket because TCG's gotten so expensive. But I got that ETB from like Christmas. And so I've just been, every time I get a sub, I just open that.
Got it. Honestly, I stopped buying some of the ETBs and stuff because it's like to get a pre-order. It was like real tough and all that crap.
Yeah.
Since the EV set, and it's like, all right, well, I guess I won't buy any more cards. At least my bank account will thank me.
How many packs do I got left? Let's see. I got 5 maybe. Hold up. They're stacked up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs left. My girl Janine. The only Janine I know is the one from Abbott Elementary. True, I love Abbott. I haven't watched it in a minute. I think some more episodes came out that I haven't seen. I watched up to like the Always Sunny crossover, but haven't really seen much after that. If it's not Matt, we'll give it to sub. Yeah, Crypto, you were bragging about getting Bulu on the first raid. The first Zygarde raid I got the shiny, so I don't even have to worry about failing that over and over again. I got lucky.
Mm-hmm. God, I still need freaking Zygarde. I don't want to
Bye,
do
Jack.
Zygarde VAs.
Thanks for joining us. Jack says bye, Yell members.
Bye.
Bye, Jack.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a bad percentage, Crypto. Not fun. Wait, so Gaming, you were saying Red Rival's been back for like a week or something?
Just a couple days. He came back for his 5-year. Is that something for the community game? Pokemon community.
Yeah,
game.
PCG.
Yeah.
That's so good. That's hype. Thanks for the lurk, Matt.
No lurking, Matt. You gotta stay here.
Yeah, Matt, where you going, huh? Where you going? I'm not entertaining enough for you? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, half of me wants to be like Matt, jump in the damn call, but
Yeah. Oh, if only he could.
he could.
Oh, if only he could.
Find another shiny that I'm not looking for. By the way, the mark wasn't that impressive.
What was it, uncommon?
Yes.
Ah, that's okay. A mark's nice anyway.
The uncommonly common mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy to be called the uncommon mark when it's literally the most common mark.
Right.
Oh, at this point, we'll probably hit 6,500 tonight.
Oh.
Which is very nice. I think today we started out at... I'm thinking, maybe I'm wrong. We started at 4,500. So yeah, we
Did
do
you
about
really?
yeah, do about 2,000 today. That's really good.
Not bad, not bad.
That's really good.
It helps when you're on 4 games.
Yeah.
I usually only stick
really
to
does.
3, but I mean now I'm stuck with 3 because the other one's about to die. But
Hurt. That was
you mean 3
Something
games? Well, I was doing 4 earlier. Now I'm only on 3. I don't see shiny Darkrai. Yeah, I don't think that one counts. You're right. You're right.
Like I said, as long as we get Darkrai before 20,118.
Yeah. That's the real test. Get it before Spence. If I beat Spence's, I'll probably cry.
Yeah, I feel like if you go past his number, more than just you will be crying about that.
Dude, if I pass his number, I'm gonna go back and visit him again and film a video of him like crowning me for longest Darkrai hunt. Only cool people have shiny Darkrai. Well, must be nice.
I think Beefy's like the only one that was in person for the podcast.
Yeah, I'm moving in August and I'll actually be closer to him again. He'll probably be like an hour and a half from me, I think. I think he still lives in the same place. So. Where are you from again? Well, right now I live in North Carolina.
30 minutes away from me.
Yes, sir. All right, so are you going to do Quaxley Community Day?
Probably.
All right, there we go. I'll
probably be at work for it.
Well, we won't be in Texas.
Yeah.
As much as I'd like to
True.
be.
Right.
Where at in Texas? Unless that's too much.
Like an hour out from the capital.
Which is Austin, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I'm
won't
like,
say
is
much
it Dallas?
but
Is it Austin? Is it San Antonio? What's the capital? Close enough. Yeah, I mean, it's not. North Carolina, Virginia, Tennessee, they're all in the
Yeah, I don't-
same place.
It's all, they're the same place.
Yeah.
And I had said where I live, like in the Team Yell Discord.
There's a lot of things that get said in the Team Yell Discord.
True. Very true.
Should have just guessed the U.S. That's what I'm saying. I should have just. You live in the U.S. Yes. Although I would have gotten that wrong for Charmsy. So
Yeah.
I was like, what time zone is that? What?
Oh God, let's. I got a friend of mine that we can't talk about time zones with her just because like it gets so confusing. Then and it's only confusing because she lives in a time zone where it's like a half-hour difference.
Oh, what?
From someone. Yeah,
How does that work?
I don't know.
Is that real?
Yes,
It's like, how is that real?
I don't know, but it's in freaking Canada.
Oh, of course. No, I'm just kidding. Only Canada. Okay. Half time zone is kind of crazy. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't sound real. Gaming, are you going to Nightbeat this summer?
No, I haven't actually talked to my wife about that, but I don't think that we didn't get any tickets for it.
Yeah, I don't know if I think I'll probably get a ticket, but I think I'll spend a lot of my time at the lots.
Yeah. That's where all the fun is.
Exactly. I know a few people marching this year, and I think some of them are coming to Night Beat. The one of my really good friends that I marched with, he is not going to be at Night Beat, unfortunately, which I was sad about. But I think I'm going to go to Indy, so I'll see him there.
Ooh. Pretty good.
Yeah, at this point, I mean, you got to go to Indy, right?
Oh, absolutely.
That's where the real fun's at.
Online, not what we need. It's. Oh, it's not fine. Earthquake.
Earthquake's the goat.
Earthquake,
I have this
everything.
I have this powered up Sand Slash. It's actually working really, really well.
Nice.
I'm over here clearing my Discord notifications, and it just reminds me I need to rearrange my Discords now. Cause like I have all of the Team Yell people grouped into like one little tab.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, now I gotta move Matt's Discord into one of the other groups.
Nah, he'll probably be back in like a couple months. Just give it time. Alright, I was gonna go to 6,500, but my game's ding-donged, so I'll probably just call it there.
Oh, yeah.
I was like 42 away. It's like, whatever. I'll just go on one game. Here we go. Actually, hold up. I am going to go until that it's out of encounters, because it's only 8 steps away from being out. I might as well finish this Darkrai encounter. That's how they get you. It's like, I'm done. Actually, okay, hold on. I gotta finish this, and then I gotta finish this.
Pretty much. I'm gonna go ahead and save this and get off Sword then. Once Beefy ends, I'll probably get off the call here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing.
I gotta work tomorrow.
And ding dong. Alright.
I got football practice in the
Fun.
morning. So.
Let me start this raid up. Alright. Another safari hunt going on. Make sure you guys go say hi. We're gonna be raiding Sea Shrubs.
Sea shrubs.
Sea shrubs.
I'm in the
Alright.
raid, so I'm
All
excited.
right, let's go. All right, stream. See you later. Peace out. Thanks for watching. We will not be live tomorrow, I don't think, but Wednesday we should be. So watch then. More Safari Week coming up. Bye, guys.
Bye, stream.
Bye.